Here, she was violated in the worst possible way.
A Grady spokesperson says they fully cooperated with a law enforcement investigation which found no physical evidence to support this claim. A Clayton County church is responding today after 12 teenagers were found living in the basement. Now Faith Apostolic Church says it's operated as a state-approved emergency placement location for the past 7 years, and the relocation of the kids there was done in compliance with state protocols. The church was cited by the fire department for violating county fire codes. Senior pastor C.H. Brady says he believes it's politically motivated. Georgia Senator Jon Ossoff reaches across the aisle today to protect the Atlanta-based CDC.
The budget request from the White House included a 56% cut to the world's preeminent epidemiological agency.
In a committee markup, a bill passed that maintains normal levels of funding for the CDC, and that now goes to the full U.S. Senate for a vote. The high price of pharmaceuticals has the attention of the White House. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt says the U.S. pays 3 times the price for drugs compared to other countries.
The president is determined to solve this problem and took further action today. He has signed 17 letters to pharmaceutical companies' CEOs.
Leavitt says the letters will be asking for immediate relief and includes a 60-day deadline. A North Georgia-based company issues a recall affecting snacks sold nationwide.
Doler Dry Ingredient Solutions, which has a plant in Cartersville, is recalling Maker's Mark freeze-dried fruit variety packs found in 15-count boxes. They're sold at Sam's Club stores across much of the U.S., including Georgia. The FDA says the snacks may be contaminated with listeria, which can cause many of us to get sick and could be fatal to the very young and old. So far, no illnesses have been reported. Either throw the affected dry fruit away or take it back to Sam's for a refund. Judd Hickenbotham, 95.5 WSB.
Justin Timberlake opens up today about his battle with Lyme disease. He revealed a diagnosis in a social media post, saying he was shocked when he found out. He says living with the disease can be relentlessly debilitating both mentally and physically. It is 3:03. The Von Hessler Doctrine begins in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Alex Williams.
Hey, Bill, got a few trouble spots to the northern suburbs. Travel advisory in Forsyth County. Car fire cleanup 400 northbound before Highway 141, Peachtree Parkway, exit 13. Almost slow back to Windward Parkway. Use Highway 9. Heading out of Marietta into Kennesaw. Stalled Big Rig just found this one in the center lane, 75 northbound. Right at 575, already slow back to North Marietta Parkway. And if you're traveling downtown, already seeing the brake light battle in full force southbound from the 85-400 merge. Not finding much relief till you get down to I-20. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
I'm Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz. Mix of sun and clouds, hot and humid today. We'll top out around 92. Heat index near 100. And some scattered showers and storms develop this afternoon and evening. Rain chance any one spot at 60%. And tomorrow, similar. Low 75, high 92. Partly cloudy with afternoon and evening storms. We'll turn a little cooler as we head into the weekend.
89 in Alpharetta, 93 in Conyers, and 90 in Scottdale. More news at 3:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
These people just make noise and basically waste our time.
Dear members of the media and the public, I welcome you.
Live from the heart of Atlanta, Georgia, Hour 1 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. You have to wait for that. That's just customary. Eric Von Hessler returns to the show on August 4th, which is Monday. So have no fear, Eric will be here, but in his stead today, you have the Doctrinaires. I am Tim Andrews. Autumn Fisher is with us, looking lovely as usual. The person behind the glass is Colby Richardson today. Hi, Colby. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Nice to hear your voice. You can talk today, if you like. We also have English Nick, who is on deck for Toodle Pip.
Was she not allowed to talk before?
I don't know if she thought she was allowed to talk or not, but you're allowed to talk.
Oh, okay.
Feel free to jump in.
Much more soothing than George Clark, I got to say.
It's Charlie.
No, love you, George. Love you.
Let me jump in here.
And the handsomest producer in all of, well, he's in England or someplace. The handsomest producer in all of producery, Jared Yamamoto.
Oh, my goodness. It's back to school.
It is back to school.
A lot of our Atlantans. But first, the most important thing, guys.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's WSB's $1,000 Thursday.
Money.
That's right. Every Thursday through next week, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., you got a shot to win $1,000 every hour. The key word this hour is DREAM, D-R-E-A-M, DREAM. Go to the WSB Radio app or WSBradio.com/cash for your chance to win. Again, that keyword is dream, and it says right here, spell it again. So DREAM, and if you feel like it, use it in a sentence. I had a dream last night that I got to sleep in, but it turned out I didn't. Hang on, one more second. And you have until the end of the hour to get in on that money. Go ahead, Nick.
Not this morning, but yesterday morning when I woke up, Kristen, my girlfriend, woke up and she goes, "Were you having a bad dream?" And I said, "Not quite sure what I was dreaming about." And then later in the day, it came back to me as dreams sometimes do. You, Tim Andrews, were cheating on your wife with some young lady in my dream, and I was all freaked out.
Oh,
I was
dear.
freaked. I was really freaked out.
Not as freaked as I would be if that were the case.
Well, you would be freaking.
No, no.
I mean, in the dream.
Why are you dreaming about me?
I don't know. I have like a work dream / I've known
was
you.
it a nightmare?
I've known you for going
roiling
on
in the
30
bed?
years.
Yeah,
You know,
almost. Geez, 30 years. Well, now I'm kind of knocked off my my game a little bit here.
You freaked him out.
You were on your game in the dream. Let me say.
I had a dream one time that I got in a fight with Nicolas Cage because he wouldn't let me protect. You ever see that movie Regarding Tess?
I think so, yeah.
Shirley MacLaine, she was the, okay. Well, I had a dream after I saw that I was protecting her, and Nicolas Cage was her Secret Service agent. We ended up getting in a fight. Yes.
It must be a temperature thing because I've had some weird.
You dream about me cheating on my wife?
Well, not that weird, but I have had some.
Colby, you haven't dreamt anything weird about me.
No, not at all. You're all good.
Thank you. You had a dream that she and I were taking our son to church for his first communion, which I prefer.
Well, you can't choose your dreams, Tim Andrews.
That's true.
Sure, you cannot choose your dreams, but I've had some odd dreams this week too. I wouldn't say they're nightmares, but certainly odd dreams.
Yes.
And they've been in the morning hours. It's like after my wife leaves.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, yeah.
I get it.
And I get a chance to sleep for a little bit after that.
Guys.
Jared's home alone with the cat.
Yeah.
Guys.
What's your cat called?
Buddy the cat.
Buddy and Jared dreaming together on the west side.
Yeah, that's right. It's back to school time. I'm not ready for it. I guess I am. I know my son's
seems like it's
ready.
gone so fast this time to me.
Well, it has gone really fast. But our son, he loves going to school. He loved pre-K last year. Now he's in pre-K with the other 4-year-olds, and he's so excited. He's so excited. We took him today for his open house. He got to meet his new teacher.
Yep.
And
cute.
some of the kids that were in his class last year, he got to see them today. And
that's always great when they reconnect.
And when you're waiting in line to get the carpool signs for your car, it was funny. His little friend came up to him. He hasn't seen him since his birthday party that we had, and he walks up to him. And I love little kids' small talk because Gilbert looked at him and he said, "I went to the dentist."
And it's a big thing, man.
Well, then the kid responded. He goes, "I went to the dentist too," and Gilbert says, "I need a crown."
Does he?
Yeah, that is weird to me. I said, why don't they
get a second opinion?
Nah, I understand
Just
why they
yank
do
it
it because
out.
he's going to have that. No, it's not a front tooth. He's going to have that tooth, I think, for another 12 years or so. So it's better
is it
that
your tooth?
It's a
Is he
back
getting
tooth.
your teeth?
No. What I'm just saying. Let me finish.
Okay.
Tell you why. He's getting a crown instead of a filling. When we were kids, they gave us fillings. But these teeth are going to, the tooth that needs a crown is going to be in the back of it. It's a molar.
Right,
It's going to be there for another 10 years or
chomper.
something like that. That's why, Autumn. I get what you're saying.
All right. Why are you barking at me?
Yeah.
So when does
Because your dog, I can't hear your dog. I want you to
Yeah,
feel
well,
at home.
Yeah, somebody's got to bark.
Yeah, where's Baby the dog?
what county is Gil going to school in?
I'm not going to say.
What county? You can say county.
Bartow.
Sure. Okay.
No, DeKalb.
So when's he go back?
They start Monday.
See, originally,
Wow.
like our little girl, Toodle Pip girl, Erza, who is now in 4th grade, she's 9 now. Her school originally was going back on tomorrow. And before the summer break, all the parents were kicking off about it. And so they've moved it to Monday now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The same with
Well,
Memorial
tomorrow
Day.
on a Friday sounds really strange.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that is weird.
Today is ridiculous. I'm sorry for
Well, today our son didn't go to school. It was an open house.
You had an open house, but Douglas County, City of Decatur, Griffin, Spalding County, Henry County, Jackson County, and Lamar County all went back today.
I think they do that because of the buses and to get everything, because they've been doing practice runs for the last week or so.
But July 31st? I'm sorry.
Well,
that's ridiculous.
I get it. I know. It's
absurd.
When we grew up, it was September, Labor Day.
I
It's
had a
absurd. I don't like it.
Yeah, we go back to school at the end of August.
I think it's the teachers in our state that like, because it's, I don't know why.
When did you break up for summer, Autumn?
don't remember.
Because that was another weird thing with
You don't remember.
with Atlanta public schools.
They get out early.
They were going to they got out. They were off for Memorial Day weekend. Then they went back for a couple of days after the Memorial Day Monday.
Mhm.
Again, the parents complained about that.
Yeah, I
so
bet.
This upcoming year, they're going to get out when Memorial Day happens. That's it.
That's good. That's good.
The Friday before Memorial Day Monday.
The other fun thing that happened for me today when I was at the school is I got to meet some of the members of the PTO because I never thought I'd say anything. I'm in the PTO. I'm
You
a
are?
vice president of communication.
Hit you, Tim. You've grown up so much.
Did you choose that, or do they force it on you?
No, they don't force it on you. You volunteer. You will be. No,
Let me tell you.
I volunteered.
There's a
PTO.
There's a
Yes.
lot of PTO emails that come out every year, and it's a busy job.
I
feel
know it
like.
is, but I'm kind of excited about it. I want to contribute. I want to give back.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, we got out at the second week of June.
Okay.
Oh, so you got like 2 weeks after the kids did here.
Yeah.
Is it because of the weather down here? Is that why? I mean, it's so hot.
But it
then
doesn't make
it doesn't
sense.
make
It should
sense. You're
be-
right. Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
August. I don't know why they
should
do
be-
it.
I used to complain going back in middle and high school around August 14th, around that time. I thought it was ridiculous. I thought it was early then. The fact that we're talking about counties going to school today or getting out of school now on July 31st, outrageous.
Surely somebody has to know out there, not named Shirley or maybe
Yeah,
named
don't call me
Shirley.
Shirley.
Yeah, don't do that. I had a teacher call me on the air at the river yesterday talking about working. I do this thing called the workforce shout out. People call me and tell me about their work, shout out their friends. She was back at school getting ready this week, and the kids were going back. I think she was in Bartow. It was funny you said that, but she was in Bartow. They're going back Friday. I said, I think that's weird. They go back one day before the weekend again. She goes, well, it gives the kids and the teachers a chance to dip their toes in the pond, and then they get to reset over the weekend and come back. So you can look at it either way, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, you know what's cool to me, not having been in any sort of public school for a long decades, is when you smell the inside of a school.
Oh, yeah.
It takes you right back
Yeah.
to elementary school. You can smell that they're making food in the cafeteria. Not today they weren't, but you can smell those smells that a school has.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. There's nothing better than the old gym sweat smell.
Well, they didn't have that either. But you know what? A school has a smell. Oh yeah, we did go into one room, and Gilbert kept tugging on my arm. He goes, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy." And I said, "Yes." And he goes, "That's where I sang with everybody else." They had a stage there.
Aww.
That's pretty cool. It's pretty
That's
cool.
really cute.
Yeah. Oh, little boy growing up so fast.
It goes fast. Autumn knows. How old is your oldest now?
30,
Autumn?
right?
Yeah, she's 47.
She's-
She's
Graduate.
11. She is going into 6th grade.
It's crazy.
And then Pete is only going into 3rd. I keep thinking
He seems so much older.
I know. 'cause
Old
he's
man
huge.
Pete. Old man Pete.
Bob, I feel like I'm 48.
Well, because you need to get him in football. You need to get him in football this year. That boy's he's a big boy. Get him involved.
Does he like
talked about that
sports?
a lot.
Does he like sports?
I had him in lacrosse, and he seemed to enjoy it, kind of.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know how big he is. You know, like
So
he
he
doesn't know that
lumbers.
he can push himself around on these like little pipsqueaks. You
Uh-huh.
know, to like get the puck or whatever it's called back from whoever's.
Is that what it's
ball in
called? It's a
lacrosse, isn't
ball.
it?
I don't know. It's a lacrosse ball. I don't know.
Autumn's on the sideline paying no attention.
My cousin's kid my cousin lives up in North, but his kid went to Maryland for school, and he played lacrosse there, and now he's like the best lacrosse goalie in the pro league. He plays in Denver
wow.
for a pro team.
I feel like lacrosse is really popular up here.
It is way more popular up north than it is
Yeah.
here, but they don't really have huge salaries. If you're a pro,
Well,
I was on a
You know,
podcast.
Ellie's planning to be a surgeon, so
Yeah,
he'll just
there
live
you
off-
go.
He'll just live off of her.
I'm home.
So are you.
it's like Bart and Lisa. Lisa's the overachiever. Bart just kind of latches on.
Triumph Motorcycles have their headquarters here in Atlanta on the west side, right? And they asked
Right.
me to be on a podcast about motorcycles and life in Atlanta, things I do, DJing, karaoke, whatever. And the guy that was hosting the podcast, he was on his way. It was a Sunday afternoon. He was on his way to pick up a lacrosse goal that fires the ball back at the kid once they've scored for practicing.
Oh,
So yeah, lacrosse is a big deal, isn't it?
looks too hard. Let's do this.
It's English Nick with Toodle Pip.
Toodle Pip.
I pipped too soon.
That's okay.
It's all
Don't worry
right.
about it.
Sometimes that happens.
Guys.
I can stay.
There are plenty of doctors that can fix that.
That's right there in the office. You got time to kill? Yeah, you're here. Let's do some Doodle Pip.
That's why I'm here. This is from the Hollywood Reporter. If you're a fan of all things rock and roll, you know about this already, probably. Spinal Tap releases Stonehenge, the song with Elton John.
Have you watched
Sir
the
Elton
video
John.
yet?
I love the trailer, yeah.
Yeah, the whole video is on YouTube.
I haven't watched the whole
now.
video.
We have a little sample, but keep talking if you want.
But Sir Elton does sing quite a bit. He sings the whole thing,
Most
I
of it,
believe.
yeah.
Yeah. So this is for the new sequel.
Stonehenge, where the demon dwell, where the fighting live and the do live well.
Sounds good.
Stonehenge, where a man and the children dance to the pipes of pan.
I forgot how long the intro. I forgot how long the intro to that song was when I was recording. It's like a minute and a half.
Yeah, it's Prague song, isn't it? Yeah. Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues, comes out on September 12th. Obviously, they're older now. They've been working other jobs, and they get to do this massive concert in New Orleans because Stormy Daniels had canceled the show there.
I saw that in the
That's
trailer.
why
That's
they get
funny.
the gig.
Oh, right.
And
The Night with Stormy Daniels.
Sir Paul McCartney shows up. He's being interviewed by the director, writer of
Rob
it.
Reiner.
And they talk about the lyric Pink Torpedo. And Sir Paul McCartney loves that lyric.
It's so great because the original movie didn't have that many cameos in it, as far as I can recall.
Well, it's become a cult hit, right?
Right.
So there's a lot of people who want to be involved, I would imagine.
Yes. And everybody from that film went off, and well, at least 3 of them were all in those movies that Christopher Guest made.
Oh, yeah, A Mighty Wind and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
all of them, yeah.
Best
and
in Show.
Best in Show, which is I think is the best
Waiting
one.
for Guffman.
I like Waiting for Guffman and Best in Show the best.
Yeah.
But I like all of them.
Me too.
He's talented.
We've been talking this week about sequels, whether they're necessary or not. And, if there's enough time in between them, like, what's this? This is what, 44 years, 43 years?
There was a re-release of the original movie on an anniversary that brought it some love again a few years back.
But it's everybody's still alive, so.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to be their drummer.
No, because their drummers die.
Yeah, I know.
And they interview all the, what's Questlove from the late night.
He's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
no,
he's like, I don't want to die.
I don't want to die. Go ahead.
This is from the Daily Beast, which I'm not that familiar with, the Daily Beast, but
Kind of a left-leaning.
Is that
outlet.
right wing or left wing?
It's a left-wing outlet.
world's worst rave. Neighbors say living next to Tesla Diner is absolute hell.
It looks it. Have you seen this place?
No, I'm
Yes.
just seeing this story for the first time.
Yeah, it looks ridiculous, and they have robot waiters, and like I don't know, it looks like absolute chaos.
DJ's playing.
Right, and they bring your food out in a box that looks like a Cybertruck, and I can't
Oh.
imagine. Yeah, so
That makes sense. It's going to be all things Elon,
But
isn't
why
it?
is it a problem living next to it?
All the robots sound exactly like me. May I take your order? Are you sure you want? Would you like ranch or blue cheese, lemon pepper, whatever? Cybertruck burger.
Also, the construction was a problem because it started at 4 o'clock in the morning,
Well, that's-
6 days a
No,
week.
that's like against the law, I thought.
I don't know. It depends.
I don't know. I mean, our
Like, I thought
neighborhood.
things have to start at 8.
Not in my neighborhood. I know my neighborhood is full of. It's still under construction, and during the weekend you have people working like past 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
I hear people drilling and stuff. It's like 6 a.m. I mean, they're working at all times of the day.
And I imagine that there's so much traffic at this place, and they have protesters. There are people outside all the time shouting, screaming, "Don't go in there!
Down with
He's a
Elon."
fascist."
Is he anymore? He's broke ties with everything to do with the government, surely.
No, of
No?
course not. Well, I mean, he gets a lot of government contracts.
Yeah, but he's not vocal anymore. He's not part of the
Go
Oval
away for a
Office.
little while. We'll pretend that we had a fight and blah, 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 blah.
I don't believe any of that. But yeah, he still needs his government
I
contract.
bet he knows what's on that list. He said he did.
How would he know?
I don't know. He
He's
knows
on the
everything.
Epstein list.
Yeah, he doesn't
Maybe
know.
he found it in an office drawer.
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't
Doge
think?
were looking at all the stuff.
I think
Trump
Elon
is on the list.
Elon, Zuckerberg, and who's the other guy? Bezos.
Mm-hmm.
They all get together once a quarter and talk over the world.
Yes.
Guarantee it.
Let's divvy everything up.
So yeah. So people don't want to live next to it. You know what? Then move, I guess.
I'm seeing here that neighbors argue that the diner's location is also in a residential area, so it's a zoning failure.
That's
Weird.
messed up. It seems like there's a lot here that shouldn't be happening.
Where is it again?
Hollywood.
Hollywood. Yeah. Well, I'm sure if you have enough money, you can get around zoning laws.
It says here multiple apartments are entirely obscured by the diner's 45-foot long movie screens.
Oh, man.
Look on the bright side. You got a free movie out your window.
Yeah, but if you don't want to
kidding.
watch the
I'm
movie,
kidding.
oh my
What
God.
movie are they showing all the time? Battleship, everything that's super loud, Transformers movie.
Jared,
Let's roll.
you mentioned your neighborhood. When you bought in because you were one of the first people to buy into one of the completed properties.
No, I watched mine built from the ground up.
Was yours cheaper than the ones that are now being built to buy? Did you get more of a deal because you're early on,
It's
early
about the
adapter?
same. About the
Oh,
same. I
okay.
mean, it's really based off the current economic conditions. I mean,
Oh,
it really it went down a little bit. Then they were higher. Then the homes were higher,
Yeah.
and now they've kind of gone back to where we.
So I was
made
going to say, if you got a deal, that's
Now they're making them out of cardboard.
That's worth saving money to have to
But
deal
it's
with
like
some construction.
corrugated, so
Yes.
it's more
It is. It's more,
sturdy
in,
than
yeah.
yeah.
And you can fill it with foam. It gets cold.
Cool.
They can
That's
print
perfect.
houses now.
I know they can.
Pretty amazing.
What, on a printer?
There'll
like
be no
dot
jobs.
matrix
There'll be no
house?
jobs soon for anybody.
There won't be, and we'll just lay back and take
Printing
all
houses and artificial
the
intelligence.
UBI money coming in, and oh, you bought too many graham crackers last month. No money for you.
What do you do? I do nothing. There's nothing to do.
I let the robots do it all so I can watch television and talk about it on TikTok.
That sounds kind of nice, actually.
It does. It does.
Yeah, I'll
but
take that.
You'll take that job. Wouldn't that be great? I watched Dexter last night. It's fantastic this season. I can't believe they have a superhero league of serial killers being run by Peter Dinklage. You should check it out.
Who's the guy from Game of Thrones?
Yes, that's right. And also
Tyrion.
Nip Tuck.
I watched too much the new Lena Dunham show. I love it.
Yeah.
Ooh, how is it?
I think it's great. Most of it's set in England. I really like the message. I really like the interpersonal relationships and stuff that's going on.
Yeah, but Lena Dunham's in it.
She's in it. Yeah, you don't like her for some reason.
I don't know why. I never watched Girls. She was
loved
funny.
Girls.
I love
she
Girls
was
too.
funny.
So if you love Girls, you'll love this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I should give it a shot.
Lots of British actors in it because it's set in London most of the time.
We have time
You
for
know,
one. Go ahead.
Sorry, really quick. I know that I am normally the person on the show that is a little bit more like body positive and
You are?
shouldn't comment on people's weight. But there's something about Lena Dunham's look that just, I don't know what, if she has some condition, then pardon me, but she looks uncomfortable.
Well, she does it on purpose. I don't know the correct term for that, but she's one of those people that's just like, look at this and deal with it.
I don't think she really.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
I think,
Come
I don't
on.
Look at the tattoos. They're horrible. It was like a 5-year-old did them.
know. Well, they're all children's
That look
books.
good.
They're children. They're illustrations from children's books.
Oh,
Yeah.
my-
Are you suggesting, Tim, that she's trying to bait you, and she's trying to bait you into saying
That's
something
exactly
about
what
her?
I'm saying.
Okay, all right.
I hope my next Tim Andrews dream/nightmare is not you and Lena Dunham. That's why I hope.
Well, that'll never happen. Not even in your dreams.
It could.
Her people just
Dreams
email.
make no sense.
They wanted to come.
Ehlers-Danlos syndrome.
That's what she's got.
It causes joint pain and other problems.
Well, you never mind.
So she seriously has
That's
that
baiting
condition?
me to say things too. If you have joint problems, maybe you.
Well,
You ought to go see Dr. Joe.
Her people just reached out. She'd like to come on at 6:30 today.
Well, I'll talk to her. Dude, she's super creative and a very good writer and funny. I'm
Yeah.
not taking that away from
I
her.
think she lives in
Yeah,
London
there's-
full time.
You would like Girls. There's some really, I mean, besides like the sexiness, which is kind of fun, but
Mhm.
like there's a lot, and then maybe there's some things on there that maybe you wouldn't understand because it's like female oriented.
Well,
but
Peter Scolari's in it. I just discovered that today. I never knew that until just today.
Oh.
I saw on TikTok Peter Scolari. Do you know who that is?
yes,
From Bosom Buddies and also Newhart.
Mhm.
Plays her dad. And he's also passed
Yeah,
away.
he's great in it. He's great in it.
yeah, he is great. But yeah, there's a lot of there's like you said, she is a really good writer, and so she does capture some things really interestingly. And
She comes out of the Apatow school. So anybody that kind of, made their bones working around him or learned how to write and produce, they know what they're doing.
They should. He's great.
Yeah.
Also, Naomi Watts is in too much.
Oh, she is?
She's the rich British boss's wife, and she has a great British accent.
Check
She's
that out.
wonderful.
We have time for another story, or are we going to
But
break?
Lena Dunham is not the main character in
Well,
Too
who
Much.
is it?
I can't remember her name, but Lena Dunham plays her sister in it.
Okay. And this is on Netflix?
This is on Netflix, yeah. 10
Okay.
episodes.
All right.
You want another story?
Sure.
I didn't know if you had time.
Well, at least a headline or a
Because this
tease.
one is very special to me.
Yes, go ahead.
This is from Yahoo Entertainment and every other news outlet yesterday. Ozzy Osbourne funeral procession. Sharon family and fans say emotional goodbye in Birmingham. This was, it started at Villa Park where they had the big concert at the football ground. The funeral procession went through the streets of Birmingham. they stopped at the Black Sabbath bridge where all these fans from all over the world have been paying homage to Ozzy and putting floral things and what have you.
Yes.
And they got out of the motorcade.
Thank
there
you for the
and
flowers.
They got out, well, he wasn't there to say that, was he?
No, but I'm in heaven looking down.
He's floating above. He's enjoying it.
They got out, and Jack and Kelly helped Sharon walk because Sharon's obviously suffering like big time.
Yeah, she's very.
And when she turned to face the crowd, because there were so many people there, she turned and faced. She just broke down.
The kids were all crying too.
Yeah, but Sharon was really losing it, and obviously it's her best friend. Or
True, Billy Corgan wants to do a concert every year on the same date they did that tribute show.
he was being interviewed on a podcast and he mentioned it, but
Yeah.
it's about momentum, right? I
Right.
mean, no reason why you shouldn't. I like Billy Corgan. I think he's a good dude.
Yeah, but do an annual concert that pays
Remembers
homage
Ozzy.
to Ozzy and to Black Sabbath, and just have different bands coming
And
in
then
and out every year.
every 12 months, somebody else we know and love is going to pass away, and you include them in it, maybe? I
Maybe.
don't know.
Right
But
before
only
they die.
Trisha Paytas keeps having kids. Every time that Trisha Paytas has a child, somebody important
Who's
dies.
Trisha Paytas?
She's she was a early YouTuber.
Oh, okay.
And she's been a controversial person for a long time. She's very much mentally unstable. However, she's been on meds and in therapy, so she's doing a lot better. So that's like the short
Well,
story
that's good. That's good.
of her.
More
But-
on her later.
Tim's got some business.
Got some business. Hey, it's WSB. Don't forget, it's WSB's $1,000 Thursday. Every Thursday through next Thursday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. You got a shot to win $1,000. This hour's keyword is DREAM. DREAM. Go to the WSB Radio app or WSBRadio.com/cash for your chance to win. Again, the keyword is DREAM. DREAM.
Tara Fine Jewelry Company, just 3 miles from the Mall of Georgia in Beaufort. Coveted brands like De Beers Code of Origin Diamonds, Mikimoto, Roberto Coin, fine Swiss watches, and so much more. Visit Tara Fine Jewelry Company in Beaufort today.
Attention men, does ED and PE have you down? Well, great news. Choice Men's Health has the latest breakthrough treatments that can get you up and running. Meet the specialist who is dedicated to helping you perform better than ever in the bedroom.
Hey guys, I'm Dr. Katz with Choice Men's Health. Regardless of your age or medical condition, Choice Men's Health can safely restore your potency. Our customized solutions can eliminate your problem in just one visit. There's no pain, no surgery, and it's affordable.
Don't wait. Call Choice Men's Health now. We are so confident we can help. For a limited time, we're offering to cover your first treatment for free. Call 404-400-1170. Call now to claim your free treatment. 404-400-1170. Results guaranteed on your first visit or it's free. 404-400-1170. Choice Men's Health. The only choice for your health.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-2798. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-2798. That's 800-575-2798. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's news and talk.
At 3:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by Vincent Financial. Our top local story, Grady Hospital faces a lawsuit from the family of a 73-year-old Atlanta woman who claims she was sexually assaulted in the ICU.
Daniel McGuire says after his mother Eva Lay left Grady Hospital, she wasn't the same.
It was just like she was broken.
Broken by what they say was a violent sexual assault by a worker at the hospital. Lay died 2 weeks later. Attorney Reginald Green says
she went to Grady Hospital, but instead of receiving care, she was violated in the worst possible way.
A Grady spokesperson says they fully cooperated with a law enforcement investigation which found no physical evidence to support this claim. They say they are committed to the highest standards of safety. In Cobb County, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
And Grady confirms the employee no longer works there. After a GBI investigation, Cobb County Superior Court Clerk Connie Taylor is indicted by a grand jury on charges of destroying public records and violating her oath of office. Attorney General Chris Carr says the charges stem from allegations Taylor directed an employee to delete government emails and financial records in response to an open records request in October of 2022. The records were related to passport revenue. With the tariff deadline tomorrow, President Trump says further trade negotiations will take place with Mexico over the next 90 days. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt calls today's discussions between the president and Mexico's president very successful.
We've seen an increase in cooperation between Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum and our administration on clamping down on drug trafficking and human trafficking at the southern border. We appreciate those efforts and will continue to work in good faith and to continue to have these trade discussions as well.
In the meantime, Mexico will still face a 25% tariff. Decula and Beaufort are ranked 5th and 6th in a new smart asset study of the safest suburbs in the country. It highlights very low property and violent crime rates. Lehi, Utah is named the safest overall. It is now 3:32 and it's time for live team coverage of traffic and weather in the 24-hour traffic center. It's Alex Williams.
Hey, Bill, not fun on 75 north into Marietta and Kennesaw. You got a stalled tractor trailer sitting in a center lane, 75 northbound at I-575 exit 268. You're slow back to South Marietta Parkway. Also just cleared up some trouble 75 southbound at North Marietta Parkway. Those delays are improving. 400 southbound looks like a crash in Sandy Springs. South of Northridge Road, exit 6, blocking a lane, and that's slowing you back toward the Chattahoochee River. The earlier trouble in Forsyth County on 400 northbound before Highway 141, exit 13. That has cleared. All lanes are back open, so the delays there are improving through Alpharetta. If you're traveling 285 southbound over on the west side, are already starting to see that ride fill up as well from South Atlanta Road down to I-20, the West Freeway. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
I'm Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Fred, and it's hot and humid evening outside of some scattered showers and storms. Will fall through the 80s into the 70s. 75 Friday morning, dry early, scattered showers and storms in the afternoon and the evening. Some of those could be strong with damaging winds, possibly, and high of 92. Cooler for the weekend, Saturday's high 81, Sunday 78. We'll have showers and storms this weekend.
As we check out Storm Tracker radar, the storm's beginning to fire up across the metro area at this hour. Some rain in Paulding County extending up into Cherokee and Bartow County. Also some heavy rain up on the north end of Lake Lanier right now. It's 94 in Brookhaven, 93 in Milton, and 92 in Palmetto. More news at 4 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Better prices, better views. Window comfort, meant just for you. Window comfort.
Window Comfort's exclusive window line is built for Georgia's extreme heat and guaranteed to lower your energy bills. Right now, get buy two, get two free with no payments till 2026. Schedule your no-pressure estimate today at windowcomfort.com.
Better prices, better views. Window comfort, meant just for you. Window comfort.
Summer's a time to feel and look your best, but I'm not talking about your abs or your tan. Hey guys, it's Mark Aram here. I'm talking about your hair. Restore that bald spot, reverse your receding hairline, or add volume to thinning during Advanced Hair's once yearly summer savings event. Advanced Hair Simple one-day treatment begins to regrow your own natural hair the very next day, and they guarantee your new hair will grow. There's absolutely no one in hair restoration I trust more than Advanced Hair. Take advantage of your flexible summer calendar and get the most hair for your dollar. Advanced Hair Summer Sales Event on for a limited time, so get the details and schedule your free consultation today. 470-660-HAIR. One-day treatment, life-changing results. With Advanced Hair, your new hair is guaranteed to grow. Check out the incredible before and afters and take advantage of their best offer ever. That's 470-660-HAIR or AdvancedHair.com. 470-660-HAIR or AdvancedHair.com.
The all-new Chico Cantina is Brookhaven's go-to for modern Mexican. Crafted by Chef Mimo, the mastermind behind the award-winning Botica. Whether you're brunching Saturdays and Sundays 10 to 4 or hitting up our weekly happy hour from 3 to 6, Chico serves up good vibes, fresh ingredients, and unforgettable cocktails. It's no wonder OpenTable.com diners call it one of Atlanta's best. For date night, group hangs, or just tacos and tequila, Chico Cantina in Brookhaven is calling. Book now at OpenTable.com and see what the buzz is all about.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
Well, I bet it is safe to say you are sick and tired of home services companies that don't show up on time, don't get it right, ghost you then when you need them later. Hey, it's Chris Chandler. I don't have to worry about any of that because I only trust TE Certified Electrical Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. TE Certified is a well-oiled machine with the highest level of communication and follow-up. They're on time, friendly, and fully stocked.
TE Certified, we love your home.
All right, let's have some more Toodle Pip from our good friend English Nick from the crick.
From the where?
The crick.
Oh, the crick. I know what you're saying.
The stream.
Did you know? I bet you didn't know this, Tim Andrews, but woman's armpit body odor, the BO from woman's armpit, can be relaxing for men, but only in certain circumstances.
Yes, I know. When my wife's asleep and I can't get to sleep, I go in and sniff her armpits. And
You
then
do?
I'm out like a light.
It's all
like
to
a
do.
light.
Huffer.
Like a light. Yeah. Don't shave it.
It's all to do with the cycle, right?
What
Certain
cycle?
times
The
in
bicycle?
in the woman's menstrual cycle, it's more effective than others.
Was
so when
this-
they're ovulating,
Yes.
the man is more not only attracted to his woman's face, but to her body odor.
Okay. Is that true, Autumn?
Yeah.
This is a big research, big study.
Yeah, I love it.
Autumn-
Directed to the
Autumn can
point.
speak to this.
What? Yes.
Well, what's actually interesting, like, I don't know about my own body odor, but I keep thinking that Joe has a new cologne.
Yes.
And it's when he stinks.
Oh, so when he's sweating more, you think it's a different because it's a
We were
different
at
smell?
the pool, and I was like, "Oh, I love the new cologne. Like, I love the new thing you're wearing." He was like, "I'm not wearing anything." I was like, "Are you serious?" And then I smelled his skin, and I didn't smell it, but then I smelled his armpit, and it smelled so good.
Really?
Yes.
Was this after getting in the water or before?
No, it was before.
So what you're saying is this goes both ways. It's not just men to women; it's women
Apparently,
to men.
well, they did that experiment where they had men sweat in T-shirts, and then they gave them to women in a bag, and then they smelled the bags, and people decided whose bag smelled the best according. And it was different for every woman. Like some people thought something that smelled really good, somebody else thought smelled really bad, and it was just what you're I don't know, you like pheromones or your whatever's mixing, jiving together.
Yeah. I like farting in a bag and seeing who likes that.
Yeah, fart in a jar and sell it for $20.
I'm not Sydney Sweeney. I wouldn't sell it. No one would buy it.
These are my jeans.
Oh, these are my jeans and they have tracks on them.
I sweat and then I farted in this jar. I wore these jeans for 20 days and I didn't wash them ever.
I just put them in the freezer to get the stink out.
I never knew about that freezer thing.
Yeah, I learned about it about 10 years ago because we were talking about it on the radio, which is where you find out things like that. And I never did it. It's because I'm just going to wash
So if your
them.
jeans smell of your body odor, you put them in
The thing about to keep jeans longer, you're not supposed to wash them. You're supposed to, and if they get dirty, you put them in the freezer, and that's supposed to freeze the stink away.
We
It
had
just
a-
makes your food smell like your jeans.
We had a person that worked here at WSB for a little while that did that, and I had a friend that did it as well too.
Who was the
I
person?
wonder
Oh, you can't
yeah,
say.
right.
I can't say.
Is that the person that used to stink?
Old Stinky Jeans. You remember him, old Stinky Jeans?
Old Stinky. That's what.
Old
Stinky
Worked in production.
Stinky G.
I wonder if that only works for actual denim, like those stores that you can buy like real denim jeans that are like awful to feel for you to like break them in.
Yeah.
Because so many of our jeans are made of like plastic and elastic and rubber.
Yes, but I gotta have a little
Chemicals.
stretch in the waist. I'm
It's like,
sorry.
It's like breaking in
Oh
a
no, I
baseball.
like it. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
It's like breaking in a baseball glove. You got to break in a nice pair of jeans like
that's
that.
true.
You gotta put it in the microwave. You gotta park your car on it. You gotta oil it.
I used to work with a guy who wore like these stretchy pajama pant things or sweatpants and that looked like jeans. And I would say, why don't you just get some jeans, dude? He's like, these are comfortable.
Oh, it's about the leggings?
Yeah, they look like leggings.
Jeggings, by the way.
Is that what they're called?
Jeggings, yes.
Yeah.
They feel good on your skin.
Come on, you're a dude.
The jeggings.
Wear them at home if you're gonna, you know, what I mean? Like be comfortable at home.
Right.
I usually, when I buy new jeans, I let one of my dogs, Zoe, who's about 70 pounds, she wears my jeans for 4 months before I wear them, and then they're a perfect fit.
They're perfect?
Yeah.
Nice.
Instead of putting them in the freezer or running them over with your car.
Yes.
Give them to your dog.
Dogs, Zoe the dog, yeah.
Or you could just be one of those.
Stretches them out.
You can be one of those people that wastes their money on jeans with holes in them. I never understood that. These jeans have holes in them. I just paid $350. Brand new.
They had a
retail.
moment
Well,
last
it's a
year.
fashion thing, right? Come
Yeah,
on.
I know, but you could do it
I got some
yourself.
jeans with holes in them. You know.
And they had a moment
cool.
last year where they were kind of coming back again. But I mean, considering this American Eagle, Sydney Sweeney's jeans ad, that did not have holes in it. So I guess that only lasted last year.
You're going to put a hot chick in some acid wash because I'm sure there's warehouses
yeah.
of those ugly jeans that never got
And like
sold.
tight rolled at the
Yes,
ankles.
pegged,
Yeah.
pegged. So you can see the pennies in my loafers as I'm wearing these Bugle Boys flaring out, but pegged.
Look at Miley Cyrus in the next one.
Everybody looked like MC Hammer in 1989 wearing
Mm-hmm.
their jeans and Bugle Boy pants.
Can't touch this.
And then if you wanted to know, go to sleep, you could just sniff your girlfrient's armpits. So
There
got
you
another
go. So
story.
relaxing.
Only certain,
I know.
but only at certain times of the month.
That's true.
Are you folating or whatever? Are you
Ovulating.
Yeah.
Folating.
No, there's something about it's called like your follicles or something when your umbilical cords are ready to like get that egg.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have that problem.
That's what happens. The noise it makes.
It goes.
She's like, come here, egg.
Let me get the microphone.
Let's get it up there.
I don't, you took it there.
I didn't say that.
No, that was
Jerry,
the
come
dog.
This is from HuffPost.com. Radioactive wasp nest uncovered at South Carolina nuclear facility. Well, that's not a surprise, is it?
No, it's not
where
a surprise.
They made nuclear bombs.
Yes.
Or key parts for nuclear bombs.
I read this story thinking that these are going to be some sort of mutated,
Like if they sting you, you
like
explode.
murder hornets.
Yeah, like murder hornets. But it is sort of kind of like that story. You read it, and it's like, well, they just have regular radiation that you'd expect from being close to that place.
They're not like shooting laser beams of.
They're not talking.
That we know of.
No.
They were
Yeah.
found. They were found on July 3rd near tanks where liquid nuclear waste was stored, according to the U.S. Department of Energy.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
don't get stung by one of these geezers. You know what I'm saying?
So, how is it that a bee or a wasp would become radioactive if they were safely in these tanks? Wouldn't that be the case if like I lived near that place? Wouldn't I become?
Well,
radioactive?
I guess that's the
there's
question.
probably an allowable amount of radiation, and they just tested them. Like in Chernobyl, if you go to that, well, you're not going to go there, but in Chernobyl,
You can. There's
Day
like
trip.
tours.
they do tours, and everybody has a Geiger counter so you can see where the hot spots are. But there are dogs that have formed this huge pack. All the people left their dogs there when they moved away. Back in the 80s.
It's like that movie Dog Island that Wes Anderson did.
The Island of That's a great
Yeah.
movie, Isle of Dogs. But
Yeah.
but they're supposed to be very nice. You're not allowed to take their puppies or anything, and they haven't mutated that much. But they have this weird that they live longer.
Who feeds them then?
They're wild. They feed themselves.
Oh, okay.
So, but I don't know about
Interesting.
these wasps.
Well,
Maybe if you get stung, you could become a superhero.
Well,
or villain.
That's a villain origin story.
That's
or
right.
They
a
sprayed
hero's
it and got rid of it.
Well,
The
good.
nest is
You
gone.
do that
Oh,
anyway.
come on. We still have something.
Disposed of as radioactive
we don't
waste.
know if any of the other rogue wasps got away, though.
There you
'Cause,
go.
If they got away, they could have rowed something down the Savannah River. They could be down, out at sea by now.
What,
They
a
could
Dude,
be-
rowboat?
someone should make a Lifetime movie where this about this whole radioactive wasp nest. You think they've killed killed him, and then right at the end of the movie, after the credits rolled, bzzz,
Why would that be a Hallmark movie?
There's one of, well,
Yeah.
Lifetime.
A Lifetime.
No.
Well, it's a Hallmark movie
Because
where the
wasps
girl goes
need
back
love.
to her
Wasps
hometown
need love too.
in South Carolina for Christmas, and she meets a guy that goes around and removes wasps'
who's a
nests.
pest.
Yeah.
He's a pest guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to be a pest, but I got to tell you about
You're
something.
not. That story's done.
No, but hey, it's WSB's $1,000 Thursday. You have a little time left. Get in right now. Every Thursday through next Thursday, you have a chance from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. to win $1,000. This hour's keyword is DREAM, DREAM. So go right now to the WSB Radio app or to WSBRadio.com/cash. That DREAM, I keep screwing up. That word again is DREAM, DREAM.
Where you're going is a given. How you're getting there?
Well, that's the question.
We will start to see some delays if they shut that ramp down on 285 East.
Before you hit the navigation
You're
app.
going to be slowing right around Hudson Bridge Road.
Listen to the people you can trust.
And really slow out of Ackworth into Emerson.
Updated traffic as often as you need it every time you listen.
We had a lot going on this morning through Henry County.
More experience, more reliable, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, triple team traffic.
95.5 WSB. How Atlanta gets there.
Summer is awesome, but if you've been staying cool, Ashley Frasca for Ragsdale, the heating and air company I've trusted in my home for years. My friends at Ragsdale care about your family's comfort. Go online to ragsdaleair.com to make an appointment now. Take advantage of a savings of up to $1,700 off a brand new Carrier home comfort system. Plus, Ragsdale is your family's go-to for dependable plumbing and electrical services, too. Schedule at ragsdaleair.com or give them a call. Ragsdale, the name I know you can trust.
In St. Pete, Clearwater, you can chill by the crystal clear Gulf
And stroll downtown St. Pete's galleries and murals.
and hang with the locals on the Skyway Fishing Pier.
And escape to secluded white sand beaches.
Secluded, huh?
Yeah, and they're spectacular.
And then grab a sandwich at the Grouper capital of the world
And maybe a nightcap at a rooftop bar with sunset views.
Okay, just a short drive away, you'll find just what you're looking for.
And then some.
Book your summer getaway at visitspc.com.
Those wire shelves in your closet are just a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. Dave Baker for Artisan Custom Closets. At Artisan, we see it all the time. The wire shelves come crashing down. Clothes, shoes, bags are everywhere. It's a disaster zone. Save yourself before this happens to you. With a custom, spacious closet from Artisan, you'll never have to look at that clutter again. Your shoes, bags, clothes, accessories, all neatly organized and designed to stay that way. ArtisanCustomClosets.com.
We are here with CFP Matthew Decker of the Vincent Finance Group and host of Retire ATL. And Matt, you've said that income is the outcome that matters the most in retirement. But what income streams require the most attention?
Yeah, so if you've got a pension or if you're living off of Social Security, you kind of know those income streams show up in your mailbox. That's mailbox money. It's almost like you're still working, and it doesn't really require that much attention. But most people that come into the office today, they are having to use their 401ks, their IRAs, SEP Simples, 403Bs that are invested in the market to generate income. And anytime you're going to use a market-linked asset where you have to go in and decide when you're going to buy and sell to generate your income, it takes a ton more effort, energy, and attention to get that piece of the puzzle right. But it doesn't actually have to be that way.
So, Matt, the number one fear of adults in retirement is outliving their money. How do we get started building income today?
Well, you can get started today. You'd call us for a no-cost, no-obligation retirement roadmap. We want to build a GPS for you that's going to help navigate retirement, and it's going to have a focus on building and preserving income. 770-280-1488. We've got a representative standing by to talk to you right now. 770-280-1488. Our home office is in downtown Woodstock, but we are available across the metro Atlanta area to meet with you at a time and place that fits your schedule. Again, 770-280-1488 or online at retireatlradio.com.
The team at Vincent Financial Group want to help preserve your assets while building retirement income that lasts as long as you do. Call today for your complimentary retirement roadmap, 770-280-1488. And you can always get more at retireatlradio.com and join us for Retire ATL Sundays at 6 p.m. right here on WSB.
Investment advisory products and services made available through Impact Partnership Wealth, LLC, IPW, a registered investment advisor. Neither the firm nor its agents or representatives may give tax or legal advice. Individuals should consult with a qualified professional for guidance before making any purchasing decisions.
The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home. Now you can save time and make the most money and eliminate all hassles this summer. Hey, Sean Hannity, Mark Spain Real Estate can sell your home with the strongest all-cash offer in the industry and help you move on your timeline. With over 67,000 satisfied clients, you can trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast. Go to markspain.com and start packing.
We just wanted to listen to The Cure for a little bit.
Why not? They're a great band.
They are a great band. A
Yeah.
little sleepy.
Still sounding great after all these years.
They do sound great.
Even their new stuff's great.
You know, the first time I saw them, though, I did fall asleep.
How old were you? Did your parents take you?
No, I was 18 or 19.
Did you
I
have a
can't-
lot of beers?
Was it a date?
Yes, I had
Was it
a
a
lot.
date?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we drove to Philadelphia in the afternoon, got there for the... You know who I fell asleep during the opening act?
Who's
Shelley and Orphan. You ever heard of them?
No, don't know
Yeah, you
anything
know,
about
they're regrettable. But it was the Disintegration tour, so they didn't really move around a lot.
I've been looking so long.
Yes, that tour.
Now I wish I was living in an episode of Black Mirror and I could rewind back to the dream I had about you, and maybe the girl in the dream was the 18-year-old who put you to sleep at the Cure concert.
Carmel? I don't think so.
Maybe. I don't know.
You have another story?
Yeah, I do. This is from people.com.
Oh, that's a good one.
Woman finally says yes to boyfriend who proposed 43 times in 7 years. This is Sarah Wintrip.
Yes.
Said of her now husband Luke Wintrip. They sound very British to me.
Mm-hmm.
They do.
Why?
Wintrips in it.
So after, I don't know, 3 times? Why would the guy keep doing that? That just
Well, because
dude.
I'm a catch, and I.
Apparently you are. You're a catch.
Then I found out about her. I thought we went on a couple of dates. After the second date, I knew she was the one. So
Right. I wasn't quite sure.
He is
Yeah.
a tattoo artist, by the way.
yeah,
Right.
He
I
does
am.
tats.
Right. Ink.
And I work at the airport.
He's got lots of ink.
So did you just give up? Like after, what was it, 43 times, Nick?
I beat it into her. I mean,
doing it.
you know what?
Not physically.
Can't say that.
No, not physically.
publicly,
I
mate.
didn't. I never hit anybody, especially a woman.
No.
No. But what I do is every day, hey, you want to get married?
No.
Hey, you want to get married?
Here's the deal.
No.
The first time you proposed to her,
Yeah.
you'd only been dating for 6 months, and
Right.
she promptly said no. Promptly.
Right. See, I've got a head on my shoulders.
Yeah,
That's why I've got
but-
good job,
She's a
and he's got
marketing
tat-
executive.
Tattoo job
She wanted to make sure I was going to make enough money.
She's a marketing executive. She's the
Right.
breadwinner.
at
She's
the
a-
airport.
Right, I'm a tattoo artist. I do tattoos.
He gives tattoos.
Is that how you say it over there? Tattoos?
I'm not sure. That might be Australian.
Well, I'm asking the Brit.
He did a
Right.
bunch of. This is over
not gonna
7
answer.
years.
It's a secret.
At one point, he rented out a castle in Prague.
Oh my God, he
Oh,
wasted
and
his
the
time.
Right. then
Arranged
too, didn't I?
candlelit dinners and planned a horseback riding excursion.
And she's not
on
good
a-
enough for me.
on a Jamaican
Not
beach.
good enough for me.
She ran out of options and
I
said,
would-
"All
dude,
right."
If I were you, mate, I would have given up long after. that.
Right,
Tenth
but he's
proposal.
not. But he's not you, is he?
She's got
No.
good genes.
He's committed, and he Miss Wintrip.
They say genes are passed down from
Right.
generation to generation.
We both got blue eyes. We're going to have a little blue-eyed baby. If she
That's
says
right.
yes
From
to
the
that.
picture, from the wedding picture, they both he wore a black button-down shirt. She wore a black
Yeah.
wedding dress,
I just wore whatever.
and then she's got a lot of tats now, so he's done some work on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I branded her so she couldn't find another mate.
Some freebies.
Yeah, well,
right,
I
like
wouldn't
what's the difference now? We've been living together for this long.
put my name on the
Right.
forehead.
Yeah, but it's not married. It's not a legal document. My forehead set.
She
Was
does
he-
say she's grateful that he persisted so long.
I am. I mean, look, he's a good bloke. He's got a job. He's an artist doing tattoos.
I just don't understand
Tattoo.
why somebody would be that. I don't know, not aggressive. It's certainly not aggressive, but
You mean
persistent.
persistent? Yeah.
What if?
He's a borderline stalker.
Well,
No,
Well, no,
listen.
they're
no,
dating.
we've been together this long, and listen, I just said no that many times.
Isn't it about time? Isn't it about
Yeah, I
time, man?
just said yes eventually. He's just like, all right.
what if she got off on the fact that she said no to him a lot,
It's
and
probably
he kept
it.
coming back? That's probably what it was.
Yeah.
He really wants me.
She
I'm
dangled
like
the
a power
carrot.
dom.
Oh yeah, she's power top,
He
dangling the
really-
carrot.
He really wants me, Governor.
The more you
Yeah.
ask, the more
Yeah.
desperate you get, the more I
Yeah.
like it.
Like
Yeah.
the pegging.
The more
and
you
all.
like it too.
What? What are you laughing at over
Get
there?
down on your knees and propose again.
I will, but then she kicks me in the face
But he likes it.
with a
doesn't he?
leather boot.
Yeah.
They look like a gentle couple, I gotta say. From
Yeah, those are the ones that
headshots,
fool
they
you.
Don't look
That's
like.
right.
They look like from a head shop.
Headshot. They're
Oh,
headshot
I thought you said from their
pictures.
head shop. They look like they work at a head shop.
Yeah, they're-
Gentle couple from a head shop.
Hey, man, do you want some whipped cream canisters?
Yeah, I got to say, fellas out there, if you have to ask more than once, I would say usually once she says no to the
come on,
engagement,
please.
it's over. It's
It
over.
sounds like a kink.
It's
It really
over.
does. Doesn't it?
Well, you're the kink expert, so I'm going to take your word for that.
I mean, this many times over this long, it really
That's what I'm
does
saying.
seem-
Somebody was getting something from this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Within the
I-
relationship.
It wasn't him.
No. He was getting sexual pleasure from it.
Was she inebriated when she finally said yes? Like, what condition was she in when she finally said yes?
Oh, all right, I'll marry you.
Yeah.
Enough's enough, mate.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I
wait
will
until she
marry
was.
you, but I'll wear a black dress like I'm at my own funeral.
I'll wear a black shirt, cover up my ugly tats all over my body.
Maybe 43 is her lucky number and he didn't know it.
Is that how old she is?
No, that was the 43rd
Oh.
proposal. Is that how old
How old are they?
Hang on. They look like they're in their 30s.
Okay. I wonder how often. I'm sorry. How frequently he asked.
Every 10 seconds.
Because what if it was only like 43 days? He does it every single day.
You're going to marry me? You're going to marry me? You're going to marry
No.
me? You're going to marry
No.
me? Hey,
No.
you still have a few minutes to get in on this. Hey, it's WSB's $1,000 Thursday. Every Thursday through next Thursday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. You got a chance to win $1,000. The keyword this hour is DREAM, DREAM. Go to WSB Radio's app or the WSBRadio.com/cash for your chance to win. Again, that keyword is DREAM, DREAM. Thank you, English Nick.
I'm glad it was dream because I got to talk about my dream
That's
with you.
right.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
Greg is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Hi, I'm Greg. I'm not an actor. I'm just a regular person. 8 years ago, I just didn't feel like I was on my game. I started taking Prevagen, and I want people to know that Prevagen has worked for me. Give it a try. I want it to help you just like it has helped me.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialist was compensated for their time.
Ever wonder why you have insurance for your car or home, but not your digital life? Meet WebRoot Total Protection, your digital bodyguard that includes antivirus, identity protection, VPN, cloud backup, and more. With plans for individuals and families, WebRoot takes the guessing game out of cybersecurity so you can get back to living your best life online. Go to webroot.com/radio and get 50% off today. That's webroot.com/radio to get 50% off today. Live a better digital life with WebRoot because peace of mind shouldn't be optional.
It's July, and that means pool days, summer celebrations, and of course, heat. Georgia heat is brutal. Don't let your home be a sauna. Coolray has the perfect solution to keep you cool this summer. Coolray is offering you $2,250 in rebates and free attic insulation when you purchase your new complete carrier system. You know, proper insulation is like a sidekick for your HVAC, keeping cool air in and hot air out. Call or go online to Coolray.com to book your appointment today. Coolray and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
If I said to focus your energy, where would you start? Let's say you run a business, a school campus, a hospital, or a government facility. Finding ways to save can be overwhelming, but Georgia Power has energy efficiency tips and rebates to help. Things like improving lighting with LEDs, making HVAC upgrades, adding building controls, and more. Look, you've got a business to run and numbers to hit. Georgia Power can help you focus your energy where it matters most. Learn more at georgiapower.com/biz.
Life can hit you with the unexpected. The loss of a job, a sudden illness, a dramatic jump in your mortgage payment, leaving you feeling helpless, forcing you to make difficult decisions. If you've fallen behind on your mortgage, are worried about financial problems, or are afraid of foreclosure, it's time to take control. You don't have to lose your home. The National Foundation for Credit Counseling can help. Seek advice from our certified housing counselors today. Call us at 866-687-6322 or visit mortgagehelpnow.org. The National Foundation for Credit Counseling. Real solutions for real people.
The National Foundation for Credit Counseling is a nonprofit organization that has been providing financial counseling and education for 60 years. Our national network of member agencies have helped millions of consumers with foreclosure prevention. NFCC member agencies are approved by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development.
News, weather,
Traffic.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 4 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by Hoffman Financial Group. Our top local story, the pastor of the Clayton County Church, where a dozen foster kids were removed, is speaking out for the first time. Here's a report all new at 4 o'clock.
Dr. C.H. Brady, senior pastor at Now Faith Church, is taking issue with the way Clayton County handled the situation. He says the fire marshal and law enforcement showed up in the middle of the night, demanding the teens be relocated immediately.
They had to pack up with black plastic bags and wait outside until their transporters came.
He says his church is a state-approved emergency placement location, and he says he was of the understanding that he had 29 days to get the fire safety system up to standard and had no idea they would show up at midnight. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
It is 91 degrees in Atlanta. We do have some scattered showers and storms around the metro at this hour, and then we'll have a repeat tomorrow. Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. This is also new at 4 o'clock. The Gwinnett County Sheriff is speaking out today, disputing critics who say he's working with ICE to round up migrants in the community.
Gwinnett County Sheriff Kibo Taylor tells me, yes, he cooperates with ICE on criminal matters, but he makes clear,
we have not, and at no time are we out here targeting people because of their immigration status.
The sheriff says people who spew that misinformation are making crime victims afraid to come forward.
When you do that and you're stroking fear in a community, what I see happening is that it creates a less safer situation because now people are going underground.
Taylor says he's been building trust across all communities for 4 years, and he's fighting to keep that intact. Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
Grady Hospital is sued by the family of a 73-year-old woman claiming she was sexually assaulted by an employee in the ICU last October.
She went in for congestive heart failure, and she was violated by one of the workers at the hospital.
Attorney Reginald Green says Eva Lay died 2 weeks after leaving Grady. The hospital says they fully cooperated with a law enforcement investigation, which found no physical evidence to support this claim. After she's investigated by the GBI, a grand jury indicts Cobb County Superior Court Clerk Connie Taylor.
She's charged with the destruction of public records and violation of oath of office. The indictment, announced today in a Cobb County courtroom, accuses her of asking an employee to delete both records about passport revenue and an email about them. State law allows Superior Court clerks to keep the $35 processing fee when someone applies for a passport, but Taylor is accused of also keeping the money for an expedited shipping fee that's supposed to go to the county. In a statement from Cobb County, it says regardless of the outcome, they're committed to ensuring residents continue to receive efficient and effective services through the Clerk of Superior Court's office. In Cobb County, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
Georgia Senator John Ossoff works across the aisle today in a committee markup to protect money for the CDC.
The administration has attempted to fire approximately a quarter of the CDC's workforce in recent months.
The committee approves a bipartisan appropriations bill that maintains normal levels of funding for the Atlanta-based CDC. It now goes to the full U.S. Senate for a vote. A possible listeria outbreak leads to a major recall at a food company with a home base here in North Georgia.
Doler Dry Ingredient Solutions, with its North American base in Cartersville, is recalling some dried fruit it sells at Sam's Club, sold in Georgia and several other states. The FDA says the Maker's Mark freeze-dried fruit variety packs found in 15-count boxes may be contaminated with listeria. They should either be thrown away or taken back to Sam's for a refund. So far, no illnesses are reported from those products. Doler announced early last year it was planning a massive expansion at its plant in Cartersville. Judd Higginbotham, 95.5 WSB.
A man on a Delta flight that had to make an emergency landing in Minneapolis because of significant turbulence describes what it was like.
We've flown quite a bit, and this is nothing like we've ever felt before. This was insane. People were flying around. Everything that wasn't nailed down was up in the air. At one point, we thought we were going to die.
Delta says 25 passengers were taken to the hospital for treatment and evaluation. It is 4:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Just off the phone with traffic trooper Rye, and I see this now on the jam cam, Bill. It is a traffic red alert in Buford. All lanes shut down, 985 northbound, Friendship Road, exit 8. No traffic is getting by. You're already slow back to Buford Drive, exit 4. It's causing southbound onlooker delays as well. Highway 13 is your best bet to get around that. Now, if you're traveling 85 northbound out of DeKalb into Gwinnett County, we got a stall knocking out the center lane, 85 north, just north of I-285, exit 95. Brake lights there, back to Chamblee Tucker. And we just found a crash on the West Freeway, right lane blocked, I-20 westbound in West Atlanta at Holmes Drive, exit 52. How are things looking through downtown Atlanta, Kobe Dawkins?
Well, rides are definitely starting to get jammed. 7585 northbound starting at Langford Parkway, getting past Peachtree, Pine Street. 7585 south, heavy volume beginning before the downtown merge, getting to I-20. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
I'm Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz. Hot and humid evening outside of some scattered showers and storms will fall through the 80s into the 70s. 75 Friday morning, dry early, scattered showers and storms in the afternoon and the evening. Some of those could be strong with damaging winds, possibly, and high of 92. Cooler for the weekend, Saturday's high 81, Sunday 78. We'll have showers and storms this weekend.
Scattered rain showers now on Storm Tracker radar. Some rain in Cobb County, also into Douglas County. It's 95 in Norcross, 90 in Austell, 92 in Hampton. More news at 4:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 2 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. EVH back on Monday. I know a lot of people are going to be excited for that, or are excited for that. So are we. Let's do this.
It's time for the Headline Hopper.
Time for the Headline Hopper, where we talk about headlines. Go ahead, Jared.
That's right. We opened up the last hour talking about how it's back to school for a lot of districts around the metro area.
Welcome back. Dreams were your ticket out. Jared doesn't know that song. I don't. By the way, we brought this up yesterday. Jared singing theme songs from 70s and 80s TV shows. We have to do that tomorrow.
I think we have to.
All right, I'll pick some tonight. Autumn, you want to help me pick some, and then we'll make one of those?
Can you at least throw in Full House? And
does that have words?
Yeah. Days go by.
That started when I was in college, so I didn't watch it.
Okay. All right. Well, we got to at least. I have some veto power in this.
No, you don't.
No.
But you can have that
We'll just-
one.
We'll just
Maybe.
include some things that you definitely will know.
Give me Saved by the Bell. Give me Full House. At least so that way I have some of my early childhood in there as well too.
All right, I'm writing it down. Go ahead, do some stories.
So we mentioned back to school. Lots of districts going back. You talked about how you went to your son Gil's open house today. A couple other stories to kind of that relate with that. Number one, cursive writing is making a comeback in Georgia's classrooms. Huge news there. 3rd through 5th graders will learn how to write in cursive again.
No, we started learning it in 2nd grade when I was a kid. I guess because they got some catching up to do. I don't even know why they got rid of it.
I don't understand it either. When I moved, I lived briefly with divorced parents. I lived with my mom for a little bit and went to school in Chattanooga, and I learned how to write cursive very well up there. I moved back in with my dad in 5th grade, and when I went to Henry County schools, they were surprised, hey, why are you writing in cursive? What's going on here? And I'm like, I like this better.
It happened that long ago, huh?
Yeah, that long ago. And they were surprised that I was writing in cursive. In fact, by probably 7th or 8th grade, they had basically told me, stop writing in cursive.
That's weird. Autumn, do your kids know cursive?
They don't know it, but they are, Ellie was learning it in elementary school.
I remember I was in 1st grade, and I was going to daycare, and the lady that ran the daycare, we called them daycare mothers back then, and it was daycare, whatever. Her daughter was a year ahead of me in school, and she had a 2nd grade spelling book. And in that, they were teaching cursive. So I just started practicing. But I didn't know you had to connect the letters, so I was writing everything individual.
That's still cool, though. At least you were trying.
Yeah, I was a dork.
No, it's fun.
But yeah, I love doing all that stuff. And now we have that little thing at home that you can use a dry erase marker on, so our son can learn how to write his name. And he loves doing that for 2 minutes, and then I want to watch TV.
Yeah. Well, at least you're getting 2 minutes out of him.
Sure,
That's everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
And as he gets into higher grades, he's going to be learning cursive unless things dramatically change the next couple of years.
Well, that was one of those things that I know for the longest time, when it would be brought up, especially on a radio talk show or something, the host would always be like, I can't believe that the children aren't learning how to write cursive. I want to know why they took it away and why they brought it back.
I don't get it. Again,
I think it's important to learn.
Sure.
I mean, a lot of founding documents are written in cursive.
Yes.
Right.
But, at the same time, an argument on the other side, there are those weird letters that are that are in the founding documents that we don't use, like that weird F that's a
That's an S.
or whatever.
Yeah.
You know? So we're already a little bit removed from it.
Didn't
but I
that
think it's
indicate a
important to
double
learn
S? Didn't that indicate a double S?
I looked into it when I was in Philadelphia, but now it did not stick in my long
Because you looked it up on your phone and then a pigeon landed next to you and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
forgot it.
I was like, let's get a beer.
Well, I think we can all agree that, yes, it's good, though, because it's good for your brain.
It is.
And you have to, when you're writing something by hand, you actually have to concentrate and focus on what you're saying. Because when you're typing or using your thumbs, which we're not supposed to do, but everybody does, using your thumbs and fingers to type into your phone, you're not really learning the language and you're being connected to it physically.
I feel that writing in cursive just feels more fluid too. Even to this, I can still write it.
Sure,
And
it is because you're just making one continuous line.
Right. And so I think that
Do you
part,
only write? Well, you have a strange handwriting, though, Jared.
I do. My print is
In general.
terrible. My cursive is much better than
Chicken
my print.
scratch.
It's very, very
So
bad.
why don't you write the traffic things for Eric in cursive?
Oh, it's good. Maybe
Eric
I'll-
probably can't read it.
I loved all the eighth grade.
I dropped out in third grade.
And
I hitchhiked all the way to Rochester.
No shoes on.
It is crazy.
In the winter, both ways, uphill. What, Jared? We keep interrupting you, but it's fun.
It is crazy to me that I had that skill down so well, and moving to Henry County schools told me not to do it. Then moving to Fayette County schools, especially, they were like, "Nope, don't do that anymore. Don't
bragging.
Don't write. Don't
I
write
was
that
just
way
so
anymore."
good at it. Everyone was like, "Whoa, who's this?"
Yeah, why don't you
wunderkind?"
start a TikTok that does calligraphy? You ever watch those, Autumn? You just sit there for like an
Yeah,
hour.
they're
and they're
so cool. The first time I got my own iPad with like a pen, you know, like with the
Yes.
Apple pen,
Yep.
it was so fun to use that like what is it called? It's some art thing that I
writing
really like using.
with the pen app.
Procreate.
Yeah. Oh, I
Procreate.
have that. That's a fun app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's fun to like use that cursive thing because I could never do it like on pen on paper.
No.
It's not too late to
Cursive is
learn.
Fun, you guys.
It is fun. I like doing that.
Yeah, I like cursive, and I like the weather too.
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna still be hot tomorrow. Go ahead.
I
Next
think it's going to be hot, but the barometric pressure is going to be very interesting.
No, I can't wait to check it. I have a barometer in my living room. It looks like a
Whoa.
ship, like the wheel of a boat.
Whoa, that's so cool.
Yeah.
The other back to school story that we need to bring up is Henry County schools are enforcing a full device ban.
Good.
As the new school year begins. So meaning that you can't bring your phone, you can't bring any electronics with you.
What about a beeper?
No beepers. You can't have any electronics on you. So I think that overall this is a good idea, but I hate that it's K through 12 because I feel like with the way seniors are now, especially your 12th graders, a lot of them aren't going to college, so that might be their last year of schooling.
So
I think that seniors should be allowed to have their phones because
they're not going to go to college. Yeah, I don't get it.
I think it prepares them a little bit better on how to either join the workforce or go to college by allowing them to have their phone. It's like a privilege, right?
They're going to be goofing off if they have their phone. They're texting,
some of them
playing
might, but,
games.
But if you think about it, if you go through 3 years of high school, so your freshman, sophomore, junior year,
yeah,
and then it becomes a privilege. It's like, hey, I'm a senior now. I get my phone. I think that's the right way to do it.
I honestly, I don't think it should be K through 12.
Well, I say
think-
you shouldn't have it at all. Leave it at the front.
See, I am
You don't
just
need
like
it.
How,
I
just
know.
like how you feel nervous in crowds, like with your son.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you're afraid something's going to happen. I have those thoughts too.
Yeah,
but
because
I
I'm
also
nuts.
have. But I have thoughts about like what happens at schools these
Right,
days.
right.
And I want to be able to get in touch with my kid if they're stuck somewhere, so I can bust in like Lady Rambo.
Yeah,
you know?
that's true. But I know that, but still, for the most of the time, that's not happening. And
There
while
are- so-
when they
I'm
have
so
their
sorry.
phone, they're just kind of. I would think that if you had a phone and you had access to it, you're not paying attention to what's going on in the classroom.
So this is what happens. Joe's kids are in middle school,
All right.
and they have phones, and they are not allowed to use them like during school time. If people, and they're not the only ones. Obviously, there's other kids, and if other kids, I asked the daughter, I was like, "What happens?" She said that if they get caught using them, then they get a warning, and then they get the phone taken away for the rest of the day, and they get it at the end of the day. So if your teacher is policing it properly, and if you have the parental support to say like, unless, because I was just thinking of a scenario where a mom comes in like, you took my kid's phone.
Yeah, I know. Why not just bypass all that and don't let them have phones?
Because I mean,
We didn't have them.
nowadays, I know, but there's clubs that happen after school.
Sure.
Listen, would you not have a cell phone now? You didn't used to have one before.
I'm not in school.
Right, but I'm just saying the context of someone needing a phone it's different now. People need their phones. They want to text you to say, "Hey, my club didn't happen. It got canceled. Can you come pick me up?"
Well, can't you do that after class?
Well, that's what they're going to do, but they need their phones.
Yeah, leave it in the locker, and then when you go to your locker, you text your mom and dad and say, "Hey, they canceled this whatever, and I need you to come get me."
I'm perfectly fine with
but you're saying there's no phone, no devices at all in school.
Yeah, they leave them in the locker, or they
That's
leave them
in school.
they leave them in the principal's office.
Yeah, some of these schools, it depends on what district you're in. Some of these districts have the pouches that you put them in during
Yeah.
the day. Some say to leave in your
those
locker.
magnetic things.
Some say do not bring them at all. So I think that across the board, I like the idea.
Put a payphone in, and you'll have to memorize your parents' phone number.
Call and collect. That's what I used to do.
Yes. Save 30 cents.
It always
How
was.
much is it? Do payphones still happen? Are they existing?
You probably have to use a debit card or a credit card to use it if they exist.
There are some bars around Atlanta that have them as kind of a gimmick now. Like they're on the inside of the bar, and you're
I'm
like,
gonna
oh.
pretend to call. I'm gonna call my old house that I grew up in.
We had a payphone by the cafeteria at my high school, and when I would skip school, I would just call it all day, and people would answer it, and I would prank them. Let's say hello to Alex Williams, who says I-95 is a parking lot through Buford.
Yeah, all due to this traffic red alert, Tim. 985 northbound at Friendship Road, exit 8. All lanes are completely shut down. You're already very slow. Back to Buford Drive, exit 4. So at least 4-mile delays already in place there. Southbound, all lanes are open, but it's causing onlooker delays. So Highway 13 will get you around that. Now, before you get there, still got to stall in a center lane heading out of Chamblee and Dorville up toward Norcross. 85 northbound at I-285, exit 95. 75 northbound's been pretty slow this afternoon from South Marietta Parkway. You stay on and off the brake pedal all the way up to Highway 92, exit 277 in Ackworth. We also got a crash on I-20 in West Atlanta, Kobe Dawkins.
And it's 20 westbound at Holmes Drive, exit 52. Crash cleanup blocking a right lane, causing you to slow back to the downtown connector. And then just a slight tap of the brakes, leaving I-285, getting into Lithia Springs. And this report is sponsored by YREFI.com. Is a private student loan debt ruining your life? It doesn't have to. Just go to YREFI.com. That's YREFY.com and get your life back. From the Courier Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
More local news.
The employee at a Walmart in Covington is in custody. Atlanta companies already warning of turbulence in the economy.
More traffic.
One crash on I-20 westbound.
40 minutes to head up the connector.
More weather.
We may be seeing this tornado strengthening.
Atlanta's morning news.
Tomorrow morning at 5.
Newton County authorities crediting the Georgia State Patrol.
Wake up with 95.5 WSB. How Atlanta starts its day.
Trust is not just a word, it's an experience. When your home needs service, you can trust TE certified electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling. Hey, it's Chris Chandler. TE is the company I trust to fix any problem once and for all. Their 5-star customer experience means easy online scheduling, friendly technicians, and a lifetime workmanship warranty, so I can just sit back and relax.
TE certified. We love your home.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix that's guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with lower prices on over 1,000 items. Hand it to Kroger shoppers. You never compromise. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
You can save big on 6-packs of Coca-Cola, Pepsi, or Canada Dry. Select varieties or buy 2, get 2 free with your card. Limit 8. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
You know, I've had listeners, coworkers, friends come up and ask me, hey, Aram, what makes Advanced Hair Restoration different? Well, allow me to share, along with some details on, get this, their once-a-year summer savings event. First off, Advanced Hair stands by the results, and their before and afters are second to none. With Advanced Hair, your own natural hair guaranteed to grow. Secondly, Advanced Hair combines top-rated physicians with modern technology, creating a concierge-quality experience that's hard to find elsewhere. Finally, Advanced Hair's Advanced FUE begins regrowing your own natural hair the very next day. Quick, simple, and easy. Now, if you have a flexible schedule this summer and you've been waiting for the savings special opportunity, it's here, friends. Advanced Hair Summer Savings Event will get you the most hair for your dollar. It's their best offer ever. For details and to schedule your free consultation, call 770-660-HAIR. One-day treatment, life-changing results. Your new hair guaranteed to grow. 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
Men, trouble in the bedroom?
Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
Heavy rain, high winds, huge hail. Yes, Atlanta, we're in storm season. It's Mark Aram here. You might be faced with a roof repair or a replacement. Do not gamble with any contractor, and there are hundreds of roofers with little to no experience. I want you to trust the experts at Dr. Roof. Trusted name in roofing for over 35 years and backed by their industry-leading warranties. Dr. Roof doesn't cut corners. They're the best at protecting your biggest investment. Dr. Roof, done right, guaranteed.
I believe this next story is of some personal interest to me, so go ahead.
Sure is. The road to Williamsport begins now. Team Cartersville is representing Georgia as we speak. Their game started in the Southeast Regional for the Little League World Series.
Oh, wow. Do you still watch that? Or did you ever watch that?
A little bit. I mean, when I was younger.
Yeah, when I was a kid, it was really, because it was on every year. They would show it on ABC on the Wide World of Sports. And they would have, like, real baseball announcers there, and a lot of pros would be talking about it. But it's not something I watch anymore. But you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's cool to see, especially looking back when you watch baseball now and you see they show like flashbacks of when they played in the Little League World Series. I think that part of it is cool. And then for me, like I played baseball growing up, so it was fun to, like look up and say like, oh, like these are some great athletes. Like I wish, hope that I got to play in at that level.
Some of them actually go on to make it to the pros.
Yeah.
There was a team from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania that ended up winning that had a guy on it named Tom Brookins, who ended up having a long career with the Detroit Tigers, and then he played 1 year, I think, for the Yankees. But if you're going up there to cheer on Cartersville, and let's do that, we want them to go all the way, go Georgia, win it all. There's lots of great things to do in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, right across the street from the Little League Museum, which is cool. You can go in there. It's like the Hall of Fame Museum. There's a McDonald's right across the street.
Oh, nice.
It's one of the bigger ones. They have bus parking, so you can check that out.
Playground?
I don't think so. But good news, if you don't like that, just in time for the Little League World Series and just in time for Cartersville, they opened a Chick-fil-A. So there you go.
Okay, wow, they're stepping up. Williamsport.
Just a couple other things I'd like to mention. Down the road from the Little League Museum, up a big hill, and on your left is Adult World. And you can figure out what that is for the dads. I asked my friend up there to let me know. I said, what are the most... what are the worst things to do in that town so we can make a bit out of it? And she just sent me all the fun things to do. So they have, it's just
including Adult Town?
Well, no, I don't know. You'll have to figure that out on your own.
You have to do your taxes.
It's called Adult World.
Fill out forms.
Yeah, you go in there. It's like a Hippo Hop or one of those catch air places. You just go in and do adult things. This is boring.
You put stamps on envelopes.
Looks like your insurance has changed again.
You have to call some business and stay on hold and give information about you.
And they have a virtual lawnmower. You sit on it.
Yeah, adult stuff. That's funny.
They have other museums up there. There's plenty of things to do, and plus there's a river, the Susquehanna River, that you can get in and have fun on. But yeah, go Cartersville. I got to tell you, I do kind of like the Little League World Series because it reminds me of playing Little League. I loved Little League. I loved playing and losing and then getting popcorn at the end. And if you won, you got a snow cone. Gil is starting T-ball, I think, a week from next weekend, not this weekend. And we practice T-ball around the house every now and then. But again, it's one of those things where I'm done. He'll just look at me and go, I'm done with the T-ball, Dad.
Yeah.
And I'll say, okay, we'll go do something else. I'm not going to force him. But this weekend, we're going to play catch. because he has a
So
glove.
cute.
His grandfather got him a
And
glove.
the cat's in the cradle and the
No, that would be I'm not playing catch with him.
I know.
Everybody play. This is a song about fun. No, the dad in that song is a jerk. And
yeah,
at
the point is that he's like he's turned into his dad.
I'm
and
too
his dad,
busy to play with you, and I don't like your mom, and I hate you too. Well, the cat's in the cradle, and I hate my kids. When I grow up, he's gonna steal my stuff. Aren't those the lyrics?
Put me in a home and forget about me.
When I was younger, that song used to make me sad because I thought, oh, this is about dads. It's a terrible, terrible dad in that. You know that
It's
song?
made me cry because it makes me sad about
The kid.
these two people.
Yeah.
It's like he grew up longing for his dad, and then when his dad finally does reach out, it's too late.
Yeah, hell no, I got
He has
kids now,
become
Dad.
himself. My boy was just like me.
He'd grown up just like me. So I'm going to have another one and wreck him too. All right. Alex Williams says he is checking the ride around 285.
That's right, Tim. We'll get you around at 285 westbound, the outer loop, on and off the brakes. Not awful yet this afternoon, leaving Georgia 400 over to I-75 and Truist Park. 285 southbound on the east side. Toughest part of that ride from I-85 in the Tucker area, trying to make your way down to Highway 78 in Clarkston. And a stall is still in the right lane. Thought it was off to the right, but I see Hero with it in the right lane in Cobb County. 75 northbound at I-575. Still watching that big jam on 985 in Buford, Kobe Dawkins.
And it's a red alert, 985 northbound at Friendship Road, exit 8. Multi-car crash blocking all lanes, and jam cam showing delays back to Buford Drive. Southbound also slow due to onlooker delays. Use Highway 13 as an alternate. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Belinda Skelton here for Atlanta Vision Institute, and I have Stephanie with me. She's a patient of Dr. Ashraf, and Stephanie recently had the laser optics procedure. Stephanie, why did you have the laser optics procedure?
I wanted to be able to not ever use reading glasses again because I got tired of pulling my phone out of my purse when I forgot them to blow things up, and I just wanted to see.
And how was life after laser optics procedure at Atlanta Vision Institute?
Incredible. I could read the bottom of a nail polish bottle. I don't need my readers, never used them since I've had my laser optics procedure. It's been amazing.
What would you say to people who are on the fence about having the procedure?
Do you want to see?
That says it all, folks. Folks, if you want to see like Stephanie, go to 2020atlanta.com. That's 2020atlanta.com.
Home improvement projects can be a stressful guessing game. Trust the Plus. Painting Plus, the highest level of communication. The Plus means siding, gutters, windows, decks, porches, roofing, and of course, painting.
Hi, I'm Charlie, owner of Painting Plus and the Plus family of businesses. We'll make you comfortable and keep you informed with every step of your project.
If your home's exterior has it, the Plus can improve it. Painting Plus, siding, gutters, windows, decks, porches, roofing, and more. Trust the Plus. PaintingPlus.com.
If you're thinking about selling your home this summer, now is the time. With a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can sell your home hassle-free and make the most money. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
I'm in almost every school busing classroom. I go to school with your children. We say the Pledge of Allegiance together. You see me around the neighborhood and you tell me that I'm a pretty good kid. Well, I'm one out of every 5 children in America, and I'm struggling with hunger. This problem is closer than you think. My teacher tells me we can grow up to be whatever we want. I want to grow up to be someone who doesn't go to bed hungry.
There's enough food in this country to feed everybody.
Please visit feedingamerica.org today and find your local food bank for ways to help. Every dollar you donate helps provide 8 meals for kids like me, quietly struggling with hunger. Together, we are Feeding America, brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
What is dedication?
My biggest fear in the middle of my addiction was that my kids wouldn't have a father. And I started thinking, you know what? This isn't my story. I definitely had to become a better man to be a better father. It's important to me that my kids are empowered and truly believe that if they can think it, they can do it.
That's Dedication. Visit fatherhood.gov to hear more. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the GHSA.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 4:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by QC Kinetics. Our top local story, the family of a 73-year-old Atlanta woman sues Grady Hospital, claiming she was the victim of a sexual assault by an employee in the ICU.
Family members say the assault left Eva Lay broken. She died from congestive heart failure 2 weeks after leaving Grady. Attorney Reginald Green says the purpose of their lawsuit is to get justice.
For justice for this family in this case looks like 1, accountability, 2, determining all the facts and circumstances of the case, understanding what went wrong, why it went wrong, and making sure it doesn't happen again, and of course compensation.
A Grady spokesperson says they fully cooperated with a law enforcement investigation which found no physical evidence to support this claim. They say they are committed to the highest standards of safety. In Cobb County, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
The hospital confirms to WSB the employee no longer works there. It is 93 degrees in Atlanta. Scattered showers and storms moving across mainly the north part of the metro area at this hour. Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. For the first time, we are hearing from the pastor of a Clayton County church where a dozen teens were found living while in DFAC's custody. Senior pastor of Now Faith Church, Dr. C.H. Brady, says the fire marshal and law enforcement showed up in the middle of the night to tell the teens they had to go.
They're waking them up, and they're telling them that they have to leave out of the church. So the question then is, well, where will they go?
He says the church is a state-approved emergency placement location. It has been for the last 7 years. He says the way this was done is a complete disregard for the children. Following a GBI investigation, a grand jury today indicts Cobb County Superior Court Clerk Connie Taylor. She's charged with destruction of public records in violation of oath of office. The indictment accuses her of directing an employee to delete both records about passport revenue and an email about them. Taylor is accused of pocketing money for an expedited shipping fee that's supposed to go to the county. President Trump's tariff deadline is tomorrow, but after a conversation with Mexico's president, Trump agrees to a 90-day extension for one of America's top trading partners. CBS's Olivia Rinaldi reports that means the tariffs already put in place will remain.
The president said there are both problems and assets as it comes to the U.S.-Mexico border, and as a result, this trade deal is kind of different than what they're going to have to make when it comes to other countries thinking of that August 1st deadline.
As kids begin heading back to school, make sure you remember to slow down when driving through school zones.
A new report from AAA shows 7 out of 10 Georgians pass through school zones or school bus stops during their commutes, but it's what happens when those flashing lights are on that is cause for concern.
41% of Georgians admitted to driving over the speed limit while in an active school zone.
AAA's Montre Waiter says distracted driving is also a major problem in school zones. Their survey finds 28% of Georgians admit to using a phone while in a school zone. Austin Eller, 95.5 WSB.
New federal data finds fewer kids are getting vaccinated.
The number of children with vaccination exemptions is at an all-time high. A majority of the parents who are not getting their kids vaccinated are withholding the shots for non-medical reasons. The CDC releasing the information this year online. This decrease in vaccination rates comes as we are seeing the worst year for measles in more than 3 decades. More than 1,300 cases so far.
WSB Health reporter Sabrina Cupid says Georgia's reported 6 cases of measles this year. Your heart's age may be older than you are.
Most Americans' heart age is several years older than their actual age. Researchers at Northwestern University calculated people's heart age based on their risk for cardiovascular disease. They found men on average had a heart age 7 years older than their actual age, and women's hearts were 4 years older on average than their real age.
CBS's Bradley Blackburn reports the gap is even wider for Black and Hispanic people. It is now 4:34, and it's time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple Team Traffic starts now with Alex Williams.
Got a little bit of better news up in Bufordville. Now they have the right lane open getting by this crash scene, 985 northbound Friendship Road, exit 8, but it has cooked the ride back to Buford Drive, exit 4, so I would continue to use Highway 13 or even 85 north as your alternate. Before that, stall still sits in the center lane. Hero just pulled up to it, 85 northbound at I-285, exit 95, and heads up in Brookhaven, Claremont Road westbound, just a right lane open just west of I-85 due to car fire cleanup, causing brake lights back toward Briarcliff Road. Still watching a crash on I-20 in West Atlanta, Kobe Dawkins.
And it's 20 westbound at Holmes Drive, exit 52. Crash cleanup continues to block one right lane, and you remain slow back to the downtown connector. And over on the East Freeway in DeKalb County, 20 eastbound, seeing the brake lights starting as you leave I-285, getting past Panola Road. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
I'm Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz. Temperatures falling through the 80s with scattered showers and storms. Overnight, we dropped down to 75. 92 with scattered storms again Friday afternoon and evening, and then cooler as we head into the weekend.
Scattered showers and storms firing up across the metro area at this hour. Most of the activity is north of I-20. We do see some rain right now in Douglas County, extending into Cobb County. Also some heavy rain right now in the northern portions of Bartow and Cherokee counties. It is 91 in Loganville, 91 in Doraville. It's 90 in Smyrna. More news at 5 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Steel Horse Law knows your bike is made of steel, but your heart is made of gold. SteelHorseLaw.com.
Summer's a time to feel and look your best, but I'm not talking about your abs or your tan. Hey guys, it's Mark Aram here. I'm talking about your hair. Restore that bald spot, reverse your receding hairline, or add volume to thinning during Advanced Hair's once yearly summer savings event. Advanced Hair Simple one-day treatment begins to regrow your own natural hair the very next day, and they guarantee your new hair will grow. There's absolutely no one in hair restoration I trust more than Advanced Hair. Take advantage of your flexible summer calendar and get the most hair for your dollar. Advanced Hair Summer Sales Event on for a limited time, so get the details and schedule your free consultation today. 470-660-HAIR. One-day treatment, life-changing results. With Advanced Hair, your new hair is guaranteed to grow. Check out the incredible before and afters and take advantage of their best offer ever. That's 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com. 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now.
800-575-2798.
Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call
800-575-2798. That's 800-575-2798.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
We do like to take your open mics on the WSB radio app. I believe we have one.
Come on, Jared. The kids don't need their phone in class, senior or no senior. They learn nothing. Just like the guys that work for people.
Yeah.
On their phones all day.
Yeah.
That's why they get fired. Come on.
See, that's why they get fired, because they're using the phone all day. You know, he's got a point there. You didn't, Jared, by the way, Autumn, Jared didn't want to play that one because it went after him.
It's not that it went. It's not that it went after me. It's just I have a different perspective on this than a lot of people, and I have faith.
It's okay to be wrong.
In a 12th grader, a 17 or 18-year-old, to be able to have a phone in the classroom.
Have you seen them lately?
I have a lot of faith in them, and because again, I'll bring it up. I just think that a lot of kids are not going the traditional college route anymore. A lot of kids, 12th grade is their last year in school. So let them try to be adults and have phones. And I'm not saying
is part of being an adult not paying attention to your teachers because you're goofing off on your phone?
Then the teacher should be able to take it away. I think if you're being bad in class with it, then take it away. But I think that at 17 or 18 years old, and you plan to not go to college, and this being your last year of school
Yeah.
for a lot of them, then you should be allowed to have a phone.
But if you're going to
Treat them like an
college, you
adult.
can't have your phone.
In college, you can't
No,
have
no.
your phone.
If you're going to college and you're in high school, you can't have your phone. But if you're a slacker, then you can have it, so you can goof off. When you couldn't have gum in school when I was a kid. You were not allowed to chew gum, and we had one teacher that if you got caught chewing gum, you had to go up to the front in front of everybody and put your gum in a Reynolds wrap box. He would open it up, and it was filled with all this old gum. He was the art teacher, so that kind of made sense. We're in the middle of Headline Hopper. In breaking news, this happened on the Senate floor today. There's no audio of it because it was during roll call, but it is a very, very funny and amusing image, especially since the person wasn't hurt. But one of our elder senators fell on her butt today trying to lean on a desk, and that was Senator Warren, and she's right here. I'm going to ask her in a second. And thank you to Ted Cruz for stepping across the aisle to help up his Democratic colleague. So are you all right, Senator Warren?
I took quite a stumble.
Yeah.
I was leaning back on a desk that wasn't securely fastened to the floor.
Yeah.
And I went ass over teacup.
Did you have a beer during lunch? Did you have one of your...
Well,
Yeah.
just my normal.
Yeah, the one beer she has every day.
The 1.5 beers I have at lunch.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy that you're okay and you didn't wreck your
Thank you so
pantsuit.
much.
She wears such vibrant colors. That's why I
She
respect
does.
her. She's bright. She's cheerful. She's not wearing one of
Native
those.
American heritage.
Yes, that's true. She is Native American. She's from Massachusetts. At least that's where she lives. I think she's actually from the South. But yeah, she's not wearing one of those commie outfits that a lot of them wear. Those power suit commie things.
My favorite is the purple-haired congresswoman.
She's in the house. I know who you're talking about.
She's my favorite.
She is in the house.
Yes, and she's very strange looking.
It's all right to have cool hair.
Very jarring. Yeah, but you're in the Senate. It's like that guy that wears a sweatsuit. John Fetterman, who wears, because he's such a big lumbering ox, he just wears a hoodie. I wear a hoodie. That's my thing. I'm a hoodie guy. I agree with Trump about stuff. Then I hate him. I wear a hoodie. I wear a hoodie.
He might be a lifer, too. People like him a lot.
Well, they do like him in Pennsylvania because he for one thing, he's Gen X, so every Gen X voter in Pennsylvania is going to vote for him. I have friends that are in Pennsylvania still that are right-wing. I know they're right-wing, and they're like, I like him. I'm like, okay. He's pro-hunting. All right. All right, I get it.
That's all that matters. Pro-hunting.
Pro-hunting.
You know what he's not?
vote.
Dr. Oz. That was, if you want to win the state, don't run that idiot. All right, go ahead.
By the way, the lady with the purple hair, Rosa DeLauro, she is a Democrat from Connecticut's 3rd District.
Yeah, she's my favorite. I hope she's there for the next 20 years.
Now let's get into some of the national stuff here. Trump extends the deadline for a tariff deal with Mexico by another 90 days. And people are calling you out, Mr. President.
Oh,
because
they're
you
doing
said-
the whole thing where I'm chicken. What do they call me?
They're calling you Taco.
Taco,
because-
Trump always. Look, I just South Korea, big deal with them.
Yeah.
EU, you got to work these things out, okay? Down there in Mexico, way down there south of the border, okay?
Down Mexico way.
Down Mexico, that's right, exactly. Down there in Mexico, we got to have a great deal, and they're not coming to the table. And I don't like their new president very much. She's not doing much with the drug cartels. So, we'll figure it out. But, 90 days, we'll get it done. We'll get it done. Don't worry about it, Jared. Don't call me Taco or I'll bop you in the head.
Well, you did say, though, if it went past the August 1st deadline, that it was going to be a baseline tariff of at least 25%. So.
They're our neighbors, unlike Canada. They're not jerks like Canada, okay? Canada's going to recognize Palestine as a state. They're not going to get anything out of us if they do that, except for more tariffs. Higher tariffs, 290%. Mexico, Mexico, look, we'll make a deal, believe me. Believe me, we'll have the greatest deal ever.
Do you like what people are saying about you online, Mr. President?
I don't care what people say about me online. As long as
you
they're-
don't?
Not really, no. I don't pay any
Okay.
attention. I'm not looking at
No,
social
never.
media ever. I very rarely, in fact, post. I mean, there's a lot of other things I could be doing besides posting on social media. That's not my thing, really.
Okay, all right. Well, as long as you're cool with it. People are calling you out on this, saying you're
You've
being
said that 3 times now. Who's calling me out? Say their names.
You're being inconsistent about things.
Go ahead, say their names. Who? You?
People. People say.
Flaky Jared?
People.
No, see, you're not. I didn't call you out online.
Flaky Jared. The ugliest producer in all of producers. That's
Now,
what they
Mr.
say.
President, that's very.
You know Shelley Winter. I mean, Shelley Winter meets me at Chick-fil-A, and he tried to pick up the tab. I said, no, Shelley, you do that great show on that station, the one in Atlanta that's radio. And, and he does
radio.
That. It's great.
That's what we do.
mean, Shelley Winter, great show, and we ate Chick-fil-A together. We talked for a few minutes, and wow, what a guy. And look at the hat he's wearing. I mean, gosh, what a great hat. A bucket hat. I wish I could wear a bucket hat, but I can't.
You could. Bucket hats are
I
back.
can't rock a bucket hat. I'm the president. I guess you can't do it.
What if you had like MAGA on the front or something? Couldn't you do that?
Too expensive. We get these cheap Chinese-made hats and we slap on "Make America Great Again." And
They aren't made in America?
Oh, come on. You ever look at them? They're not made here. Come on. I'm not going to pay that
right.
overhead.
That's a lot.
It's a lot to pay that overhead. That would get
Is he
it
going to
from
increase the price of the hats because of tariffs?
China? No, we're not doing that. They're exempt.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, I mean, come on. Order a hat. Wear it around. See what happens.
Well, we will.
Have you ever? Do you know anybody that has one of those?
A MAGA hat?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I think George Clark.
Well, that would wear it in public.
Oh.
Well, one of my buddies, he lives in Decatur, and he said he was mowing his grass, and he likes to wear it. He has a beanie and a hat, but in
When you're-
Decatur, it's very blue.
Well, yes,
so-
I know, but you're cutting your grass. I guess you might just make your neighbor look at you sideways.
Yeah.
I bought one in 2017 because I started doing those videos where I would, do his face and do his voice and stuff.
Sure.
Right.
And I thought it would help. And one day I wore it out in public, and I got so many dirty looks. I'm like, I'm never wearing this again, and I've never put it on again.
I believe it. I mean, I think you have to be in the
No.
right area.
No, I think, well, maybe that's true about the right area. But
I get it, because the right way, I get it. You don't like me, fine, whatever. You hater. You hater. You hater.
But I think, honestly, let's give somebody the benefit of the doubt and say that they really do believe in Trump and they're,
Sure.
and they feel like he's going to do something good and they're not.
And there are plenty of people that do. I get it.
Absolutely. Whatever. I'm just saying. And then, but you're also in the same camp of the people that are insane and racist and horrible and xenophobic. So it's like how PETA has some kind of good points and has done some good for animal protection and rights and protection
Yeah, but they're
during,
also
movie
nuts.
scenes and stuff. Yeah, but they're also nuts. And so it's like you can't. I wouldn't wear a PETA anything because I don't want to also be associated with them. So if you don't want to be associated with the insane
Yeah, I
people,
know.
I wouldn't wear a MAGA hat.
Well, the
either.
MAGA hat is the purple hair that the Congresswoman's
Yes,
rocking. That's exactly
no, but
what.
purple hair doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it does in the Senate, in the House.
Look at me, I have purple hair.
No, that's not what it is. You like it because I'm not wearing it because look at me, I have pink hair.
No, but you're not, a crazy congressperson.
To Autumn's
But if I were a congressperson, I would not be wearing my hair pink because I want to be look at my hair, it's pink. It would
Yeah,
be
go
because
ahead.
I like the way it looks with my skin.
Mm-hmm.
To add to your point there, Autumn, about PETA, PETA is going after Maine for their Maine Lobster Festival.
Oh,
now.
God, we'll
Think
talk
of-
about that when we come back.
yeah.
Lobsters, no, leave them alone.
It's like, what? They're bugs.
Yeah.
Alex Williams says there is rain on I-75 through Cobb.
Yeah, Tim, our traffic troopers called us, and I pulled up the jam cam and see where it's been raining pretty good. 75 in Marietta. Once you get up closer to Kennesaw, though, actually still seeing dry pavement there, but you're feeling the pinch from the rain. 75 northbound slowing, leaving I-285 for the ride up to North Marietta Parkway. Travel advisory continues in Buford, northeast of town. Crash cleanup in the left lane, 985 northbound Friendship Road, exit 8. You're slow from Buford Drive. Use Highway 13. And they're trying to get this stall. I see a tow truck and a hero unit on scene. 85 northbound at I-285, exit 95 there in Spaghetti Junction. How are things looking through downtown Atlanta, Kobe Dawkins?
It's very slow, 75 85 northbound, starting at Langford Parkway, getting almost to 10th Street, and 85 south, it's jammed starting at the George 400 merge, getting to I-20. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Mark Arum. What did you do last week?
He knows Atlanta.
It hasn't happened here.
And Atlanta knows him.
I'm a simple man with simple needs.
Mark Arum.
Like the new boss comes in and says, we're starting all over here.
Tomorrow at 9 a.m.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
I love my home, and now I found a company that loves it as much as I do. TE Certified Electrical Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. It's Chris Chandler here. These folks have done work in my home, and boy, it didn't take long to realize I could trust their expertise, their attention to detail, and what I think you'll find, just as I did, an amazing level of service. TE Certified has more than 20,000 five-star reviews, and it's been serving Atlanta for decades.
TE Certified, we love your home.
The Lloyd Advisory Group has a question for you. Is your retirement inflation-proof? Here's what we mean. In retirement, chances are you're on a fixed income with unpredictable expenses. So how do you not run out of money when the cost of just about everything continues to go up? You inflation-proof it. Financial advisor Mark Lloyd and the team at Lloyd Advisory Group can show you ways to help fight inflation so it doesn't outpace your income. Call us today at 770-766-5611. Inflation could take a huge chunk out of your retirement savings, but it doesn't have to. With some simple planning, inflation can go from being a major disruption to a minor annoyance. Call Mark Lloyd and the team at Lloyd Advisory Group now to start inflation-proofing your retirement today. 770-766-5611. That's 770-766-5611. Insurance products and services are offered through the Lloyd Advisory Group. Investing involves risk, including the potential loss of principal.
This is Scott Slade. Nothing takes the place of time when it comes to spotting problems with your health, especially trouble with your heart. The earlier, the better. That's where virtual imaging comes in. Virtual imaging's heart scan can be invaluable, giving you more time for you and your loved ones to take charge of your health. They can detect calcium levels in your arteries early with the best CT imaging in the Southeast and with 98% accuracy. To encourage you to take action now, for a limited time, Virtual Imaging is offering their heart scan for only $49. It's a $495 value, but appointments for this offer will fill up fast, so don't wait. To schedule your Virtual Imaging $49 heart scan, call 770-678-SCAN. That's 770-678-SCAN. Or make an appointment by visiting their website at virtualimagingatl.com. Some minimum requirements may apply. Early detection is your best protection. I know, it saves lives. Don't put it off. Take advantage of this great offer from Virtual Imaging.
For many women in our community, support for our physical and mental health feels out of reach.
When your workday is long.
And your budget is tight.
And your village is busy.
And the road between home and help is a 6-lane highway with no crosswalk.
Northside Hospital believes women deserve better.
Northside is rolling up our sleeves and getting to work.
We got your house call.
Heard.
Learn more at northside.com/heard.
Greg is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Hi, I'm Greg. I'm not an actor. I'm just a regular person. 8 years ago, I just didn't feel like I was on my game. I started taking Prevagen, and I want people to know that Prevagen has worked for me. Give it a try. I want it to help you just like it has helped me.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialist was compensated for their time.
Ever wonder why you have insurance for your car or home, but not your digital life? Meet Webroot Total Protection, your digital bodyguard that includes antivirus, identity protection, VPN, cloud backup, and more. With plans for individuals and families, Webroot takes the guessing game out of cybersecurity so you can get back to living your best life online. Go to webroot.com/radio and get 50% off today. That's webroot.com/radio to get 50% off today. Live a better digital life with Webroot because peace of mind shouldn't be optional.
Again, we take your open mics on the WSB radio app. Jared, you have a couple more.
This is regarding the tariff extension with Mexico.
I think we need to take it easy on the tariffs with Mexico, primarily because we get more out of Mexico than we do Canada. I think, because we're loaded here with Mexican restaurants. But when's the last time you went out to eat and said, let's go eat at the Canadian restaurant?
I love that guy. Absolutely right. That's why we're working so very hard with Mexico. I mean, have you ever heard of a Canadian restaurant like Beaver Hut? Maple Syrup Cafe? McMoose? I don't know. There's nothing. What do they have in Canada? Canadian bacon?
Tim
What,
Hortons.
It's ham. Tim Hortons is owned by Burger King, my friend.
Poutine.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Give me some French fries with gravy and cheese on them. Bleh.
See, this guy gets it. He gets what's going on.
This guy knows what's going on. Look, okay, they got their own bacon, right? What's better than Canadian bacon? American bacon. The real bacon. It's not sliced ham. Capicola, that's what it is. It's Capicola, okay? Call it whatever you like. It ain't bacon.
Amen, Mr. President. You got another mic for you.
Okay.
Hey, this is Skip in Roswell on 400. I just want to let you know that if it's a real Trump hat sold by the campaign, they're made in America.
See? Isn't that great? But ignore the labels. Just wear the hat. Just wear the hat. I mean,
Why didn't you know about your own
I know
products,
everything
sir?
about it. Look, some are, some aren't. Look, if you get the real one, the official one, it's made here.
The
But if-
label says Vietnam, though. What are you talking
What
about?
a great country. Colby, we have a great deal with Vietnam. We have a great deal. Colby knows that we have a great deal with Vietnam.
Seems like you're pivoting, Mr.
We
President.
went to war with Vietnam after we won that war.
Yes.
And defeated the North Vietnamese. And, we won, and they've been a democracy, a capitalist country since the 70s.
I don't think so,
They've been
Mr.
a great
President.
country. They're fantastic. Ho Chi Minh is very easy to deal with. Very easy.
Well-
So it's very simple. If they make the hat, it's like it's being made here.
Well, I'm glad that you've convinced some.
There's a lot of kids over there in Vietnam with blonde hair. Just saying.
I'm glad that you've convinced some of your followers to buy into the idea that your products are made here
Of course
in,
they are.
in
It's
America.
Fantastic.
Now, Autumn, you brought up the PETA outrage. This is an actual story that's going on now, and thankfully, we've got our friend CBS to help tell the story.
The group People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals is taking legal action against the Maine Lobster Festival and its host, City of Rockland. Amanda Brody is with PETA.
Every year, the Maine Lobster Festival illegally steams 16,000 lobsters alive.
The 77th annual Maine Lobster Festival is underway. Some 30,000 people normally attend the 5-day
Normally.
event. Jim Crisula, CBS News.
Jim
Jim needs some
Crasula.
Afrin.
I would, yes, but I don't like to take those things. I feel the affectation on my voice when I read a news story is helped by the nasalness. And this is Jim Crasula, CBS News. What's his name, Jim? Jim Crasula. Do you know that is Peter Chris's last name? Crasula.
Is that right?
Yes, it is. He's my cousin, the Catman from Kills.
How are we going to save these lobsters, guys? 16,000 lobsters are going to
Listen,
die
they're
mercilessly.
gonna be
eaten.
The way that it's phrased by that PETA person saying
That
they're,
nut.
they're steamed alive.
Yes.
I mean,
That's how they
I
taste
guess
better. To hear them scream.
they are
right?
steamed alive, but a lot of people do opt to like stab them in the brain before you put them in the pot, so that
Oh,
they
that's
don't,
better.
they're not alive. I mean, it's more humane.
How do you know? How do we know? We don't know what they
Well,
feel.
I don't know, but it just seems like I'd rather if I had my druthers, I'd rather be killed quickly and then
That is
steamed
true.
without me knowing.
That is true. But it's the fear that gives them the flavor. Alex Williams says there is better news
Best
on.
the butter.
That's right, on I-20 in West Atlanta.
Yeah, Tim, that crash that had been lingering in the right lane has cleared. 20 westbound Holmes Drive, exit 52. Still some brake lights out of downtown, where I-20 both east and westbound on the west side. You're on and off the brakes into and out of Lithia Springs and Douglasville. Just picked up new trouble downtown. It's a center lane stall, 7585 northbound, just north of I-20. Adding to the brake light battle starting before University Avenue. Been watching a few trouble spots on I-85 northeast of town, Kobe Dawkins.
Well, actually, better news getting into Gwinnett. 85 northbound at I-285, exit 95. Long-standing stall has cleared. However, travel advisory remains in the Buford area. 985 northbound at Friendship Road, exit 8. Crash cleanup continues to block one left lane, causing heavy delays back to Buford Drive. You can avoid it by taking Highway 13 as an alternate. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any H-System make or model. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
If you're thinking about selling your home this summer, now is the time. With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can sell your home hassle-free and make the most money. Hi, this is Mark Spain. The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate's the easiest way to sell your home. Skip the hassle of costly repairs and sell your home stress-free. There's no showings, no open houses, and no waiting or wondering when your home's going to sell. Our guaranteed offer keeps you in control. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
It's our 20th anniversary at North Georgia Replacement Windows, and we're celebrating with our biggest sale in company history.
It's Ted and Jonathan. For a limited time, save 25% on beautiful Infinity from Marvin fiberglass windows and doors.
Celebrate with us and upgrade your home's energy efficiency, comfort, and curb appeal. Window and door shopping made simple.
Hurry, 25% savings ends July 31st.
Infinity from Marvin, replacement windows, yeah!
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. One question I'm always asked is, how did you become the largest injury firm in the world with over 1,000 attorneys and $25 billion in verdicts and settlements? One way was our financial strength. Medical malpractice is the third leading cause of death in America. To prosecute a typical case costs up to $250,000 in case cost. We advance them all. Product liability cases can have similar costs with an army of lawyers on the other side. Automobile insurance companies have the resources to fight. Guess what? So do we. Many law firms simply may not have the financial firepower to work up your case the way you deserve. And we don't charge by the hour. No recovery, no fee. If you have a question about your case or wish to become a client, go to forthepeople.com on your mobile device or computer. 24/7. It's that easy. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the GHSA.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
At 5 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by North Georgia Replacement Windows. Our top local story at Clayton County Church, where 12 teens were living, tells us its side of the story today. The church's pastor speaking out.
The senior pastor of Now Faith Church, Dr. C.H. Brady, says the fire marshal and law enforcement showed up after midnight, saying the teenagers, who are all survivors of extreme trauma, had to be relocated immediately.
That's not a system of care.
He says his church is state approved for emergency foster care. He says the teens were told to gather their things in black trash bags and wait outside. He says many waited for hours for caseworkers to relocate them. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
91 degrees in Atlanta. Scattered showers and storms moving through the metro right now. A line of storms extending from North Fulton all the way down into Douglas County. Also some heavy rain right now in Cherokee and Bartow counties on the northern end of those counties. Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz will have Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. The Gwinnett County Sheriff fires back today at critics who say he's working with ICE to round up migrants. WSB's Veronica Waters reports live with reaction from the sheriff.
An answer that you don't like is not an issue of transparency.
Bill, Sheriff Kibo Taylor defends his office's cooperation with ICE because it's required under state law in HB 1105. He's accusing some community leaders, though, of stoking fear in Gwinnett County, and he makes clear his office is not out on immigration raids or targeting anyone. The sheriff says he is a lawman for every community in the county, and he's tried to make that clear from day one.
It seems like to me within 6 months, all of that work, 4 years of work, was wiped out.
Taylor says that it's now made some accused criminals be able to operate more freely because actual crime victims are now afraid to speak out because they're afraid that immigration status will get them kicked out. Reporting live, Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
The family of a 73-year-old Atlanta woman sues Grady Hospital, claiming she was sexually assaulted by an employee in the ICU last October.
Her spirit was just broken.
Daniel McGuire is Eva Lay's son. Attorney Reginald Green says Lay went to the hospital with congestive heart failure.
She went to Grady Hospital, but instead of receiving care, she was violated in the worst possible way.
A Grady spokesperson says they fully cooperated with a law enforcement investigation which found no physical evidence to support this claim. Following a GBI investigation, a grand jury indicts Cobb County Superior Court clerk.
The indictment announced today accuses Cobb County Clerk Connie Taylor of destruction of public records and violation of oath of office. Prosecutors allege that Taylor asked an employee to delete a file containing accounting records about her collection of passport processing fees, something she's allowed to collect. But Taylor is also accused of pocketing expedited shipping fees meant for the county. In a statement, Cobb County says they will allow the process to run its course, adding they are committed to ensuring residents continue to receive efficient and effective services through the Clerk of Superior Court's office. In Cobb County, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
After 2 men go missing on Lake Lanier, the outcome is not what you may have expected. Here's a report all new at 5 o'clock.
Forsyth County authorities receive a call Wednesday night about 2 men missing on Lake Lanier. The pair had taken a paddleboard and a kayak out and weren't familiar with the area and still hadn't returned returned after dark. Deputies, fire, and marine authorities, along with civilian volunteers, went looking for the men but had to abort the search due to weather conditions and darkness. Amazingly, Thursday morning, they were discovered alive. The men say they found an island and stayed there overnight, and when day broke, went to a hotel at Lake Lanier Islands for help, and that's when they were discovered. Michelle Wright, 95.5 WSB.
President Trump's tariff deadline is tomorrow. The president says he's giving Mexico a 90-day extension after he spoke with the country's president today. And your WSB Money update a day ahead of the tariffs. Stocks finished lower. The Dow losing 330 points. S&P and NASDAQ also finishing lower. It is 5:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Bill, taking a look at the cameras over on the west side of town, and I'm watching the rain coming down, and it is impacting the ride on 285 both north and southbound between I-20, the West Freeway, and the Truist Park region. You're also seeing the 285 westbound brake lights heading into that rain from Georgia 400 over to I-75. Better news over on the east side. We just had DeKalb Police clear crash from a travel lane heading up into Clarkston, 285 northbound, the outer loop, Memorial Drive, exit 41. So all lanes are back open there. Still seeing the brake lights back toward I-20. We're checking more rides with Kobe Dawkins.
And wet pavement definitely causing more delays getting into the northwest suburbs. 75 northbound starting before Delk Road getting to Chastain Road, and 575 northbound you are sluggish as you leave I-75 getting to Highway 92. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official air conditioning of Atlanta. Here's Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz.
Hot and humid with scattered storms this evening. Will dry up overnight down to 75. 92 Friday with another round of afternoon and evening storms, and some of those could be strong. Some damaging wind gusts possible. And then as we head into the weekend, it'll be a little cooler. Saturday, low 73, high 81, rain chance 70%. Scattered showers and a few storms possible. Sunday will drop the rain chance to 40%, low 70, high 78. Now my 5-day forecast for Monday and Tuesday. Partly to mostly cloudy Monday, low 67, high 80 with scattered showers and storms. And we'll keep the showers and storms around Tuesday, high 82.
As we check Storm Tracker radar, there is some heavy rain falling in parts of the metro right now. A line of storms stretching from Douglas County all the way up through Cobb County into North Fulton County. And there's some more rain, heavy rain falling in parts of Bartow and Cherokee County. That's going to impact your ride up 75 and 575 this afternoon. Right now it's 83 in Mableton, 92 in Stone Mountain, and 92 in East Point. More news at 5:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 3 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now, and Eric Von Hessler to return to the helm and pilot the ship on Monday, August 4th. So I just saw this during the break, and I can't stop laughing at it, so I asked Jared to get the audio. It's the president trying to pronounce Tua Tagovailoa's name.
Was on the council, and Tua Tagovailoa, the quarterback, who is really he's been fantastic. He's been when he's not injured, he's great. He's got to stay healthy.
He's got to stay healthy.
You sound so tired.
Tonka truck. I also like Lamar Johnson, Christian McCaffrey, Seja Strud, and Jolene Hartz. Some of the best football players out there. A couple more that I like. J.J. Watt, and Michael Penis. For the Falcons. He's on the Falcons. He's my favorite. He can really throw the ball. Bad about Kurt
Cousins.
Kurt Cousins. He's my favorite.
Was on the council, and Tua Tagovailoa.
Travis Kelce. Yes, he's really good in Happy Gilmore too. Adam Sandler.
He does sound tired, to your point, Adam. He sounds really tired there.
He does sound tired, but Chris Santori works one of the stations down the hall. He was telling me during the break that he follows a guy, he knows somebody, I guess, that was with President Trump over in Scotland, and says that the guy just doesn't stop. So, I mean, what we see, sometimes he's tired or whatever, but this reporter that was embedded with them said he just nonstop working or playing, Words with Friends or something. I don't know.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Tango Atua.
Patrick Mahomes. Joe Belly Button. I don't know. Come on, we're done with that. I got to move on. Save me.
You
Gary.
got it, buddy. More in the headline hopper here. Kamala Harris announces her new 107 Days book. So this is coming out in a couple of weeks here. 107 days. That's how long her campaign went.
That's how long it was. I counted them every day.
Yeah. How long did it take you to write the book, Madam Vice President?
A little bit of time.
Yeah.
You know, and what was interesting is that I would email someone.
Mm-hmm. I get
okay?
it. Yeah.
And I would email them just, thoughts and like memories of things that I had when I was, running my campaign. And what I did was I just emailed those right off, and then they came back as a book. And isn't that interesting how the writing process works?
A ghostwriter. You used a ghostwriter, right?
Well, they're not dead. So.
Oh no. That's the term in the
And why are all the ghosts from the Victorian era?
That's true. That is true.
They're spooky. Can't a ghost be like a young person with a Wi-Fi password?
Gosh, she just, you know what she does? She lights up a room.
She sure does.
She lights up a room.
And
you do.
Yeah, I wrote this book. Yeah, I wrote it.
You're going on with Colbert tonight.
Oh, wow.
How about that?
Oh, that's right, with the disgraced Colbert. I don't think he should be canceled. I don't.
No, I don't think so either. I think it's all an elaborate plot by the right wingers that run Paramount now.
I do too.
Yeah,
I mean, coincidences just don't exist,
That's
and we
right.
all know that.
That's right.
Coincidences don't exist in this world.
And you know that even if you're bleeding money, you still keep the talent that you have there. You do.
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
give up. You don't give up.
I mean, if you're bleeding money, you should have so much money.
That's
just
true.
cut open that arm and
What
get
a
the
cut up. How did she lose?
I don't
Could
get
you
it.
imagine where we would be right now if we had her every day doing a press conference?
Certainly would be having a better time.
That's right.
Tonight's interview on The Late Show, by the way, guys, is going to be her first post-election interview.
With Colbert, too.
Yeah.
What a get for him.
First one with Colbert. First one since, that terrible, terrible day.
No one expected you to lose. I mean, you were leading in the polls. Everybody thought you were going to take the swing states. It's just amazing but you're resilient and you're going to bounce back.
Resilient. I am.
Yeah.
I love that about myself.
Are you gonna?
I love that I'm resilient and that. I just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Left foot, right foot, left foot.
A lot of people couldn't do that. Right. And the way you describe it is so amazing. And I wanted to ask you,
I know.
Any hint at a major announcement tonight? Because you passed on running for governor of your home state, but, in just a short 3.5 years, it'll be that time again. Do you think you might run one more time?
I like to do a small jog in the morning.
Oh, I understand.
It kind of gets the blood pumping,
Sure.
and the heart going, and then I do a little relaxation techniques, and I do some stretching, and I have a complex carb with a protein for breakfast. Now, am I going to announce something tonight?
On Colbert.
I mean, I will be announcing my book is coming out.
Well, we already know that. I mean, can you give us
I will be announcing that.
Why don't you give us the exclusive, Kamala? That would be great. Here on the Von Haessler Doctrine, please.
Yeah.
We won't tell anybody.
I will tell you that I have had a chicken carcass in my freezer for far too long. I always put those things in there and think I'm going to make a stock out of it, and then it just sits there for so long.
Just the carcass, like you freshly killed.
I get a Costco chicken, rotisserie chicken.
Okay.
And you have the dinner.
Right.
Okay. You use the rest of it for maybe some sort of chicken tacos or some soup or something. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then you take the rest off and you take all the meat that you're going to use and you put the carcass in a bag. Okay. And you put that in your freezer and you use that and you say, I'll see you when I'm ready to make some homemade stock. But then you just forget and it just sits there.
I could listen to her all day. You know what? If she doesn't run for office again, you should do audiobooks.
Oh my God. It was the best of times.
There you go.
It was the worst.
And it makes sense for her to do a book.
I'm kind of a nerd sometimes.
Call me Ishmael.
Well, maybe tonight we'll find out if there's going to be a book tour this fall. So
I hope there is.
I really hope so, because we want to see you here in Atlanta signing books.
I would love to come by. Get your people in touch with my people. What am I? I'm so Hollywood these days.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, that is so amazing.
It is really amazing, and I really appreciate you both. You know, you do some really hard work here, and
Thank
I can see it.
Thank you,
and
Madam
I think,
Vice President.
Guess, you know what? I'm proud.
Tim,
I'm proud of you.
Tim, it's about time we get the recognition we
It
deserve.
is. We don't get it, and Madam Vice President Kamala Harris.
Thank
Thank you.
You're doing it.
Thank you so
You're
much.
doing it, Joe.
We'll talk to you. Well, I'm not Joe.
What?
I'm not Joe. Joe's not here. Joe's in Delaware.
right.
He's vacationing.
I'm just so used to. I heard he's vacationing.
Yeah. I think he's been on vacation for the last 8 years. What do you think?
I've been door dashing him ice cream.
It's because I like 2 scoops.
You can't get it on that dang train.
I can't. You really get one.
I tell you what, that'd be the first thing I'd do as president is get ice cream back on the Amtrak.
That's why I'm going to vote for you if I'm alive.
Free ice cream for Biden.
God bless her. That's why I picked her. She's a good one.
We could have had a good time.
We could have. It's fine.
Yeah.
I told Putin to get out of there, and she said, "Do it."
Yeah, you know, I know that your son has run into some problems, but
I love my son.
Anything
He's
like
great.
his old man, we could have had a party.
Let me tell you, that apple don't fall from a tree. Neither does a banana. 7 Skittles.
I love banana dessert.
You saw the picture, 7 Skittles.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. You know, what's really nice is a bag of Skittles that you sneak into the movie theater.
Yeah,
That's right, Kamala.
That's not what I'm talking about, but I guess
Because if you get a king size at the local CVS.
that's right. He's king size.
It's $1 something, right? And
Joe-
then you go to the movie theater. What is it, like $25? Can't afford it.
When you guys were working together, President and Vice President, were you guys ever on the same page?
Oh, he's on the same page. Like I look over his shoulder, see, reading newspaper. Don't dirty yet. I'm not done.
That's right. We read at the same pace,
We
didn't
were at
we?
the same time. We had coffee together every morning, and I'd look at it and say,
We
"Oh,
would do the Sunday crosswords when we had the chance.
do it with a pencil
were
though,
always
because you
good at
gotta, because sometimes you gotta erase it. You know,
I always wanted to use a pen.
Yeah,
You
that's-
taught me that one.
you run into trouble. You gotta, what if you erase? That's why you
I
gotta
know,
get
but
the
you know-
app.
Yeah, you know, I just like the
Get
old
the
school.
app.
It's hard with a pencil on the paper to erase it. It's hard.
If you got the app, you don't have to worry about that.
I don't want to pay the $3 a month.
I don't blame you. It's a lot of money.
I think that's really important.
That's right.
I do too. It's very
Madam
important.
President is what should have been. Hey, we got to go check in with Alex Williams. He says there's better news.
There's traffic.
I know.
That's
but
right.
Isn't traffic amazing? On
raining,
985 in Buford.
We got some good news in Buford. That crash is totally gone. 985 northbound Friendship Road, exit 8. Still some lingering delays back toward Buford Drive. A southbound crash in Flowery Branch blocks the left lane at Spout Springs Road. Jumping over to the west side where it has been raining. 20 westbound on and off the brakes out of downtown. All the way out into Lithia Springs. Some eastbound delays as well as you pass Riverside Parkway. 285 and north and southbound been feeling the pinch from the wet pavement between I-20 the West Freeway and the Smyrna Vinings area. Checking I-20 into DeKalb County with the help of Kobe Dawkins.
And we're checking on possible new trouble. 20 eastbound at Panola Road, exit 71, causing heavy delays stretching to I-285. Westbound ride seeing slight delays starting at Wesley Chapel Road, getting to I-285. And this report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Need better sleep? Upgrade to a premium bed now and get the rest you deserve at Mattress Firm's best sale of the year. They make sleep easy. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
The U.S. is investing up to $1 billion to fight the spread of bird flu.
At the top and bottom of every hour.
Traffic congestion around Metro Atlanta continues to cost commuters.
And when it breaks.
The suspect is in critical condition after being struck multiple times.
Check back 3, 4, 5 times a day for the latest.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's breaking news station.
Hey, it's Shelley Winter for virtualimagingATL.com. When I first made my first appointment and I went to virtual imaging, I got my calcium score. And it was a little high, but I worked on everything that they told me to work on. I worked on my diet. I exercised better. I lost weight and I ate better. And everything came down. Listen, your health is all you have, right? And it's good to know what's going on inside your body. So I need you right now to go to virtualimagingATL.com right now and schedule an appointment. And for a limited time only, they are offering a $49 heart scan per person. This is a $495 value. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot impress upon you enough. We are getting older, every single one of us. We need to know what's going on, and virtualimagingatl.com allows that to happen. For $49, it seems worth it to save your life for your children, your spouse, your grandchildren, and everyone who loves you. So please go to virtualimagingatl.com and schedule an appointment right this minute.
Buying a car shouldn't be a mystery. Hi, I'm Stacey Ellis, Vice President of the Jim Ellis Automotive Group. At Jim Ellis, we believe in complete transparency because you deserve to know exactly what you're getting. That's why we show you all the numbers, no hidden fees, no surprises. We explain every option clearly so you can make the right decision with confidence. And if you ever have questions, we have answers. Our team is here to guide you, making sure you're informed and in control every step of the way. At Jim Ellis Automotive, we don't want to sell you just any car. We want to help you buy the right car, because doing the right thing for you is what matters most to us. Experience car buying the way it should be, honest, straightforward, and built around you. And don't forget, Jim Ellis buys cars too. It's the safe and easy way to get maximum value for your car. To get started, visit one of our 21 convenient locations across Metro Atlanta or shop online at jimellis.com. The quick, easy, and convenient way to search and compare more than 5,500 cars, trucks, and SUVs. Jim Ellis Automotive, where you can always expect the best.
The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home. Now you can save time and make the most money and eliminate all hassles this summer. Go to markspain.com, find out what your guaranteed offer would be, and start packing.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
Summer is peak hosting season, right? Don't let a grimy house keep you from having company over. It's Chris Chandler, and Wise Guys Pro Wash got my place clean and bright and guest ready in just one day. They handle everything, house and deck, driveway, even my dirty roof, and their soft wash kept everything safe. No paint peel, no damage, just clean. If you got people coming over this summer, be sure Wise Guys Pro Wash comes by first. Mention me, Chris Chandler, for $70 off at wiseguysprowash.com. Book now before they fill up.
Well, that's too dang bad, as some people like to say. Jared, do you have more stories?
Sure do. Starbucks is ending their 6-year Gen Z experiment after finding proof that human connection is better. This is all from an article from Fortune.
All right, so what is the Gen Z experiment? They're not going to hire anybody from that generation?
I'm sure some people would like that, but no, this is
Who would like that? That's wrong.
This is their mobile-only pickup stores. So you actually will, like, you know, those who use the app, right?
Yeah.
And you would order on the app.
Oh, you can't go inside at all.
Correct. There were a couple of stores where you would just go and pick up your order, which I think is anybody that buys into that and thought that that was going to be...
Well, I know you're explaining it, but so there are Starbucks locations where you don't go into the store at all.
Correct. You go and you park
in a little hole they take it out of?
No. You go you go to the parking lot.
It's a well.
Yes.
And you throw
filled
your
with
change
coffee.
in there.
Yeah.
You have to answer some riddles.
Yes.
And then you might get a latte.
Sweet.
But if you guess wrong, they'll give you the wrong coffee.
They push you into the well.
You get pushed in, and then you have to make the coffee down there.
Yeah. Good thing they have that new machine. So I still don't understand what this experiment is. So why is it related to Gen Z? Because Gen Z don't like to go inside.
Yeah, the overwhelming majority of Gen Zers, for the past 5 years have not liked the idea of going inside stores or even going through drive-thrus. So you notice, fast food restaurants are doing this. I know that Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, a bunch of these places do this too, where you park into.
Oh, and they bring it out to your car.
And they bring the mobile order out to your car.
Get off your ass and go in the store.
And Starbucks had a couple of locations, I believe. I think it was like 90 locations where they would you would park in those spots out in the parking lot, and they would just bring the order to you.
Okay. See, I did this experiment last weekend. I talked about it Monday, where you order the groceries ahead of time. You pull into the parking lot, and you got that number, and then you wait, and they bring it out to you. The guy smelled so bad, I'm never doing it again. Because not only did he smell, and I could smell it through the window, that when I got home, all the bags and all the groceries smelled. And the bags were outside for a couple of hours and still smelled. Now, I don't judge the guy. I know it's hot and he's working his butt off, okay? That's why I'm not saying where or anything like that. But come on, I'm going to go in.
I don't like those.
Yeah, but one person having that is not.
No, in autumn, that means everybody's going to do it and stink.
Okay.
Well, I think some places it works, and some places.
Yeah, Sonic.
Sonic works. But one place that it doesn't work, unpopular opinion, I've done the mobile pickup for Chick-fil-A before.
No, don't do that.
That doesn't work.
Nope.
The reason they are designed to have a drive-through that moves quickly.
Is epic.
And people that try to do the mobile pickup there, oftentimes there's not enough spots to do the mobile pickup. So they have not figured out and engineered how to have enough mobile pickups on the outside of the drive-through. It's designed for you to go through the drive-through. I think McDonald's does a good job with it. Wendy's does a good job with it.
Certain McDonald's, you got to know the right one. I have a secret one.
My McDonald's here always forgets things. There's never been a time I've gone through and gotten everything I ordered.
No, and then you got to go back. Do you go back in, or do you stay in the drive-thru and tell them?
Oh no, I go back in.
Yeah,
and then I ask for it more. I'm like, can you throw in an extra burger?
Can you give me 17 burgers to make up for the fries you forgot?
Oh, you're one of those.
No. They'll say no.
Yeah.
But you gotta ask, and then you're like, oh man, and then you joke around with them, and then
Why don't you throw a fit and jump over the counter and go viral on TikTok?
I should.
No,
I'll do that next time and see how it
Don't
goes.
do that. That happens way too much.
Von Haessler Doctrine co-host goes wild.
Yes.
Give me my burger.
The main co-host. Now, we were going to play one more thing, so I want you to play it when we come back. You'll do that for me?
Yeah, I'll do that. We got some open mics that have come in as well, too. We'll get to all that and more after news, weather, and traffic.
All right. Alex Williams says I-75 is getting slower into Kennesaw. That's not good.
Yeah, we've been watching the impacts from the rain, and it's not raining as hard as it was on I-75-10, but you're still seeing the delays from Delk Road all the way up to Chastain Road, exit 271, 400 north and southbound. It is absolutely pouring in Sandy Springs right around the Georgia 400, I-285 interchange. That's putting extra pressure on the ride through Buckhead and Sandy Springs, as well as up into Alpharetta. We got new trouble on I-85 in Norcross, Kobe Dawkins.
It's 85 northbound past Jimmy Carter Boulevard, exit 99. It's a crash. It blocks the center lane, causing delays back to Shallowford Road. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Hey friends, when was the last time you hopped out of bed without your knee or back screaming at you? Or walked down a flight of stairs without groaning, step by step? Let me guess, in the back of your mind, you're like, oh, it'll disappear, I'll tough it out, but nothing ever changes, does it? Hey, it's Mark Air. Time to call and schedule that free consultation with the medical pros at QC Kinetics. There are thousands of patients who will tell you they wish they would have done it sooner. They turned around their lives with QC Kinetics regenerative treatments that work with your body to help restore and repair damaged joint tissue. Natural cellular therapies, no scalpels, no pills, just long-term relief with no dreaded recovery. Bring your x-rays and your MRIs to QC Kinetics for a free, no-pressure chat and a thorough evaluation to see if you're a good candidate. Worst case, you learn something new. Best case, you get your life back. Grab the phone right now. Give them a call. 770-285-8026. Ask about that free consultation. 770-285-8026.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now.
800-575-2798.
Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call
800-575-2798. That's 800-575-2798.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
This is Scott Slade. When it comes to your engagement ring, there's only one place I'd recommend. Tara Fine Jewelry Company, known for exceptional standards, craftsmanship, and legendary customer service. Tara's passion runs through every design they craft. Engagement rings you'll be proud to gift, cherish, and wear for a lifetime. You fell in love with her because she's unlike any other woman in the world. When it comes to your promise of forever, only a Tara diamond will do. Tara, specializing in diamonds of absolute beauty and legendary customer service since 1985.
What is dedication?
My biggest fear in the middle of my addiction was that my kids wouldn't have a father. And I started thinking, you know what? This isn't my story. I definitely had to become a better man to be a better father. It's important to me that my kids are empowered and truly believe that if they can think it, they can do it.
That's dedication. Visit fatherhood.gov to hear more. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Life is full of moments, including difficult and disruptive ones like a cancer diagnosis, which is why the groundbreaking work of Stand Up to Cancer is so vital. They bring together top minds from different fields to find new and better treatments so patients can thrive. Please join Stand Up to Cancer and Myrtle Beach to help families get back to where they belong, making new memories for years to come. Go to standuptocancer.org to see how you can join the mission.
There are 1,000 ways to say it.
Nope. Knock it off. Shut it down. Dream on. No dice. Give it a rest. Not a chance.
Or just.
All text. You focus on the road.
As a passenger, you have the power to prevent an accident. There are 1,000 ways to stop a distracted driver. Choose one.
A message from CTIA.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's news and talk.
At 5:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by D. Geller & Son Jewelers. Our top local story, Grady Hospital faces a lawsuit from the family of a 73-year-old Atlanta woman who claims she was sexually assaulted in the ICU.
Daniel McGuire says after his mother Eva Lay left Grady Hospital, she wasn't the same.
It was just like she was broken.
Broken by what they say was a violent sexual assault by a worker at the hospital. Lay died 2 weeks later. Attorney Reginald Green says
she went to Grady Hospital, but instead of receiving care, she was violated in the worst possible way.
A Grady spokesperson says they fully cooperated with a law enforcement investigation which found no physical evidence to support this claim. They say they are committed to the highest standards of safety. In Cobb County, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
And Grady confirms the employee no longer works there. It is 82 degrees now in Atlanta with heavy rain right now moving through the heart of the metro area. When do these storms end? And what about a big drop in temperatures? Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. For the first time, we are hearing from the pastor of a Clayton County church where a dozen teens were found living while in DFAC's custody. Senior pastor of Now Faith Church, Dr. C.H. Brady, says the fire marshal and law enforcement showed up in the middle of the night to tell the teens they had to go.
To wake them up at 12:30 midnight and disrupt their placement is it's just a disregard for social service.
He says the church is a state-approved emergency placement location and has been for the last 7 years. After a GBI investigation, Cobb County Superior Court Clerk Connie Taylor is indicted today by a grand jury on charges of destroying public records and violating her oath of office. Attorney General Chris Carr says the charges stem from allegations Taylor directed an employee to delete government emails and financial records records in response to an open records request in October of 2022. The records were related to passport revenue. The CDC reports the number of kids in kindergarten getting vaccinated continues to fall.
Vaccination rates were down last year, the third year in a row that we've seen a decline. The number of children with non-medical exemptions is at an all-time high, according to the CDC. This is troubling as the U.S. has been dealing with the spread of measles this year. In fact, it has been the worst year for measles spread in more than 3 decades.
WSB Health reporter Sabrina Cupid says Georgia's reported 6 cases of measles this year. With the tariff deadline tomorrow, President Trump says further trade negotiations will take place with Mexico over the next 90 days. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt calls today's discussions between the president and Mexico's president very successful.
We've seen an increase in cooperation between Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum and our administration on clamping down on drug trafficking and human trafficking at the southern border. We appreciate those efforts and will continue to work in good faith and to continue to have these trade discussions as well.
In the meantime, Mexico will still face a 25% tariff. A North Georgia-based company issues a recall affecting snacks sold nationwide.
Doler Dry Ingredient Solutions, which has a plant in Cartersville, is recalling Maker's Mark freeze-dried fruit variety packs found in 15-count boxes. They're sold at Sam's Club stores across much of the U.S., including Georgia. The FDA says the snacks may be contaminated with Listeria, which can cause many of us to get sick and could be fatal to the very young and old. So far, no illnesses have been reported. Either throw the affected dry fruit away or take it back to Sam's for a refund. Judd Hickenbotham, 95.5 WSB.
As kids start heading back to school in Metro Atlanta, drivers are reminded to slow down in school zones.
A new survey from AAA shows 7 out of 10 Georgians pass through a school zone or bus stop during their commute, and 41% of respondents admit to driving above the speed limit while in a school zone. AAA's Montre Waiter says distracted driving is also an issue.
Sometimes folks are eating in the morning. Maybe they didn't have time to, get their breakfast prior to leaving home, so they're eating in the car, which can be a distracted.
About 28% of Georgians say they've used a cell phone while driving in a school zone. Austin Eller, 95.5 WSB.
It's now 5:34, time for live team coverage of traffic and weather, and Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Right now, dealing with a travel advisory in Norcrossville. Police have arrived on the scene of a crash, 85 northbound past Jimmy Carter Boulevard, exit 99. They're holding 3 right lanes. Go ahead and consider using Beaufort Highway as an alternate. Jumping down to Conyers, we've seen delays on I-20 in both directions before and after West Avenue, and I pulled up the jam cam. Some sort of structure fire off of the interstate is causing very heavy black smoke to drift over the interstate, so that is what's slowing that ride. But luckily right now, no crashes in the way. I-20 eastbound is jammed up out of DeKalb County from 285 to a crash blocking at least 1 lane before Panola Road exits 71. Taking a look at the ride through downtown with the help of Kobe Dawkins.
And it remains very slow, 75-85 northbound, starting at Langford Parkway, getting past Peachtree Pine Street. Southbound rides are slow, starting well before the downtown merge, getting to I-20. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz.
Hot and humid with scattered storms this evening. Will dry up overnight down to 75. 92 Friday with another round of afternoon and evening storms, and some of those could be strong, some damaging wind gusts possible. And then as we head into the weekend, it'll be a little cooler. Saturday, low 73, high 81, rain chance 70%. Scattered showers and a few storms possible. Sunday will drop the rain chance to 40%, low 70, high 78. Now my 5-day forecast for Monday and Tuesday. Partly to mostly cloudy Monday, low 67, high 80 with scattered showers and storms. And we'll keep the showers and storms around Tuesday, high 82.
As we check Storm Tracker radar, there are showers and storms all across North Georgia at this hour, including some very heavy rain right now in the heart of Metro Atlanta. 91 in Peachtree Corners, 80 in Emerson, 88 in College Park. More news at 6 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
When your termite bond renewal comes in the mail, do you cringe wondering, how much more are they going to charge me now? I want you to switch your termite protection to Breda Pest Management, and your termite rate is locked in for 10 years. Hey friends, it's Mark Arup. When was the last time you actually saw your current service inspect your home for termite damage? Let me guess, they just walk around outside and check the bait stations. Well, it's the termites inside that could be eating your home. Feel safe with Breda's early detection process using advanced technology. They'll inspect inside and out, giving you total peace of mind that your home is termite-free. Termites, the most destructive bug of all, but Breda is so confident they guarantee your protection, and only Breda will lock in your termite rate for 10 years. Breda Pest Management, they handle bugs and critters like termites. BREDA Pest.com.
Breda, Breda, no need to be afraid of bugs.
Hurt on your bike? Steel Horse Law is the most experienced local law firm to protect your rights.
Well, I bet it is safe to say you are sick and tired of home services companies that don't show up on time, don't get it right, ghost you then when you need them later. Hey, it's Chris Chandler. I don't have to worry about any of that because I only trust TE Certified Electrical Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. TE Certified is a well-oiled machine with the highest level of communication and follow-up. They're on time, friendly, and fully stocked.
TE Certified, we love your home.
Comcast Business High Five Hotline. What's the state of your excitement?
I signed my business up for the 5-year price lock guarantee, and I can't stop high-fiving people. High five!
Okay, deep breath.
High five.
You're in a good place. You signed your business up for 5 years of gig speed internet and advanced security, all on our ultra-reliable network.
Gig speeds and advanced security? I'm so stoked.
Yep, and you get it at a great rate that's locked in for 5 years.
Woo!
The high five is just your body's way of saying, I'm winning.
So this is natural.
High-fiving everyone you see in a state of business savings enthusiasm, totally natural.
Sweet! Thank you! Thank you! High five, everybody! High five!
The Comcast Business 5-year price lock guarantee is back, but only for a limited time, so sign your business up today.
High five!
Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 9/21/25 for new customers with qualifying bundle. Current customers may be eligible depending on services and area. Guaranteed rate applies to monthly service charge, excluding taxes and fees. Other restrictions apply.
Pro athletes and attorneys count on George Stein, the DUI lawyer. You can too. GeorgeStein.com.
Listening and sometimes playing your open mics that you leave for us on the WSB radio app.
Love these oldies but goodies right here.
Hello, Dr. Nares. Hey, it is almost 5 o'clock and it is 90-something degrees, but hey, this is for Jared.
Yes?
Hey, where can I find Summertime Guy? I have looked on YouTube and I cannot find it anywhere. And if it's not available, could you just tease us with it? Just for a little smile to get through the rest of the day. I think y'all are awesome. Take care. This is Dave in Buford.
Thank you, Dave in Buford, who I suspect might be related to Jared. No, I'm kidding. Thank you, Dave from Buford. Is that on YouTube? Where can people find it easily?
I know that you can find it on our Von Hester Doctrine Facebook page.
Yeah, do you have to go scrolling and look for it, though?
Our YouTube, I think it's pinned on the Facebook page. I think the Instagram page, it's definitely there. You can also grab it in our Von Hester Doctrine special features function.
Okay.
That's on WSBRadio.com.
All right, yeah.
In the app. But also, you know what? Hey, listen, ask and you shall receive. We'll give them a little tidbit here. You get a little bit anxious, though, knowing that...
Out.
What happened there?
I don't know. Get your blank tapes out.
Yes.
You get a little bit anxious, though, knowing that every day from this day forward...
Get it. It's just...
they get shorter.
Who gets anxious about that?
I get a little anxious.
Well, I still have the entire summer to look forward to.
That's true. And I'm a summertime guy, and I know that means,
He's a summertime guy.
I'm a summertime guy.
Hey.
And I'm just a summertime guy.
I got my boat in the water, got my feet in the lake. I'm so ready for summer and the sun that will bake. Her skin so smooth and tan. She's on her 15th year. Morgan Wallen cranks so loud on a puking Lake Lanier. Is that what for summer? I'm a summer guy. Acting like I'm a
That was last year, though. Last year was White Boy Summer. This year is Eugenic Summer.
Yeah, Eugenic Summer, and then I read somewhere that it's Black Cat Summer or something like that instead of Golden Retriever. It's a type of boyfriend that you can be. Like you can be a Golden Retriever boyfriend or a Black... Believe me, I don't get it either. I'm so happy to be out of the game.
Yeah, me too.
But
too
again,
expensive.
Von Hester Doctrine Facebook, Von Hester Doctrine Instagram. You can definitely find it there, or the special features function on WSBRadio.com. You can find it there as well.
Okay.
And just for you, Timmy, I know how much you love the Grateful Dead. I got this package for you.
Truckin',
got my chips cashed in.
Any way they can get there, tens of thousands of Deadheads are pouring into San Francisco for 3 days of Dead and Company concerts. It's in honor of the Grateful Dead's 60th anniversary. Members lived in a dirt-cheap Victorian in the Haight-Ashbury neighborhood and became a significant part of the Summer of Love. San Francisco is also renaming a street for city native and late guitarist Jerry Garcia. Jennifer Kuiper, CBS News.
Wow, man, that's pretty cool. Hey, it's Bob Weir here from the Grateful
What's up,
Dead.
Bob?
Weir here. Yeah, that's one of my solo albums, man. Yeah, I thought it would be cool to have an event where we charge $1,000 a ticket, and you get to see John Mayer, man. Yeah, it's 60 years.
Is it really $1,000 a ticket?
I don't know how much it costs.
I believe it,
I
though.
just wanted to do Bob Weir impression because you're never going to hear it again.
I'm surprised you're not first in line for that, Tim. You love Grateful Dead.
Yeah. All right, honey. And Gilbert, I'm flying out to San Francisco to spend thousands of dollars to see a band I've seen 100 times without the lead singer who died in 1995. So that's what's going to happen. I'm going to go do that.
Hey,
see you later. I couldn't even go to the 10th or the 50th, which was at Soldier Field in Chicago. That's where they brought John Mayer in, and they go, hey, this guy's pretty good. Let's go on tour with him. And then they did that for almost 10 years. Huh?
Man.
Hey, man.
I need a tour with him, man.
I need a
Okay,
miracle, man. I need a miracle. Can I borrow $1,000 so I can go to this show?
It's got to be super expensive. Can you look and see like what tickets are going for on the what do they call that, the scalper sites? I'm sorry, the resale sites.
Yes, thank you.
I would love to see something. I wanted to see them at the Sphere because I've heard that's a pretty awesome show. I couldn't imagine being like an old Deadhead and eating a couple tabs of something and then looking up and seeing giant eyeballs flying around on that big projection, that giant pimple. I couldn't do it. There's no way. It's too much stimulation.
Did you see Andy Cohen like jamming out to it? He went to it.
Yeah, I did see
Andy
that.
Cohen from Bravo?
Yeah, he's a Deadhead.
Yeah, and so he alluded to being on some drugs.
Oh, of course he was. He either took the one with 3 letters, or he took the one that grows in cow poop.
Yeah.
So one or the other, unless he was on K, but that doesn't sound like a lot of fun. Did you find out?
I'm still looking it up right now. There's all kinds of different prices for it.
Okay. Maybe they'll stream it. You can. They are streaming it. You can watch it live on Nugs.
Nugs.
The Nugs app. We got some tasty Nugs, man. It's a double entendre because Nugs is what we call jams, and also you can get tasty Nugs out here in California. Yeah, you can get Sinsemilla, you can get Sativa, you can get all of it, bro.
Oh, dude. Let's do it all, dude.
Find it yet?
I'm looking. I'm close. I'm going through Ticketmaster now.
Fucking
2
rip.
tickets. General admission.
Research or whatever.
General admission. I am the lead researcher. Thank you very much.
The kings of research.
The lead for 1 day. 2 tickets, $635 each.
And that's the retail, or is that a resale?
That is resale general admission.
Wow.
Owen Wilson's surprised too.
Yeah, I kind of like them. Yeah. That doesn't sound like him at all. Wow. Yeah, I kind of like the Grateful Dead. Ka-chow.
I started watching that show Stick.
I heard that's really good.
It is.
It's a golf show, but then I heard it was like Ted Lasso, and I said, well, if it's like Ted Lasso, I don't want to watch it because that show's too hokey and fun, and not fun, but
Oh, it's sweet.
I know, but
Okay, sometimes you're just not in the mood for it.
yeah, like most times.
Yeah.
I liked the pilot. I watched that.
The first season. Oh, you're talking about Stick?
Stick. I watched the pilot last night, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I've been recommended. I think there's 10 episodes of it now, and I liked the pilot. It's
Wow,
enough for
it's
me to
about
watch.
golf.
It is about golf, Owen Wilson. You're right.
Golf is fun. I love golf.
So I think I'll watch. I'll give it a second episode. Was it the best show I've seen this year? No. But did I enjoy it?
It's probably
Yes.
better than Bear.
Oh, Bear is awesome. How dare you take those words out of your mouth?
The
Bear is great.
Bear. I'm an angry chef, and I play golf.
Alex Williams says there's a crash on I-20 in DeKalb.
Yeah, and it has made a mess of the ride on I-20 eastbound trying to leave 285. I think it's about to clear, but it's before Panola Road exit 71. You're slow back at 285. Let me just tell everybody out there, it is a mess around Metro Atlanta with all the heavy rain moving through, so use caution out on the roadways. Big structure fire out in Conyers. This is just south of I-20 near West Avenue. It's got the access road, which is Iris Drive, completely shut down in both directions. And with that thick black smoke wafting over the interstate, it's causing I-20 to slow in both directions. Also been dealing with a big jam in Norcross, Kobe Dawkins.
Next travel advisory, 85 northbound just past Jimmy Carter Boulevard, exit 99. Crash blocks multiple right lanes. You can avoid the delays by taking Buford Highway as an alternate. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
When you need to know.
This story is developing in Atlanta.
When you want to know.
Severe weather is on its way.
When you have to know.
We'll alert you as soon as this closure clears.
Get notifications
from your source for news.
Get the WSB radio app.
Download it from your app store today.
This is Scott Slade, and this is pretty exciting. Georgia Power is introducing a new YouTube series, the Smart Energy Series. It's how you can get easy to understand, bite-sized, practical tips on how to lower your energy use and save some money. All easy to access on YouTube with new episodes to come, ranging from energy conservation to more ways to save. Check out the Smart Energy Series on the Georgia Power YouTube channel and start saving.
It's our 20th anniversary at North Georgia Replacement Windows, and we're celebrating with our biggest sale in company history.
It's Ted and Jonathan. For a limited time, save 25% on beautiful Infinity from Marvin fiberglass windows and doors.
Celebrate with us and upgrade your home's energy efficiency, comfort, and curb appeal. Window and door shopping made simple.
Hurry, 25% savings ends July 31st.
Infinity from Marvin, replacement windows, yeah!
The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home. Now you can save time and make the most money and eliminate all hassles this summer. Hey, Sean Hannity, Mark Spain Real Estate can sell your home with the strongest all-cash offer in the industry and help you move on your timeline. With over 67,000 satisfied clients, you can trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast. Go to markspain.com and start packing.
Man's best friend. Loyal, trustworthy, dependable. Findlay Roofing is your roof's best friend. Loyal with a lifetime warranty, trustworthy with upfront pricing, and dependable with the highest quality work. FindlayRoofing.com.
Greg is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Hi, I'm Greg. I'm not an actor. I'm just a regular person. 8 years ago, I just didn't feel like I was on my game. I started taking Prevagen, and I want people to know that Prevagen has worked for me. Give it a try. I want it to help you just like it has helped me.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialist was compensated for their time.
Ever wonder why you have insurance for your car or home, but not your digital life? Meet Webroot Total Protection, your digital bodyguard that includes antivirus, identity protection, VPN, cloud backup, and more. With plans for individuals and families, Webroot takes the guessing game out of cybersecurity so you can get back to living your best life online. Go to webroot.com/radio and get 50% off today. That's webroot.com/radio to get 50% off today. Live a better digital life with Webroot because peace of mind shouldn't be optional.
Well, Jared, I've forgotten what we were going to do here, so go ahead and enlighten me.
You got it. This is a big study from the American Transportation Research Institute.
That's a mouthful.
The ATRI for short.
Yeah, you could have just said that, and I would have known what you're talking about.
Of course.
Autumn and I are up on that stuff.
Everyone knows what the ATRI is.
Sure.
They have found that Atlanta has moved up from 8th to the 5th worst traffic in the United States among all the metro areas.
Yeah, we're in the top 5.
That's right. And we finally beat New York City. In something.
Take that, New York, you losers.
We surpassed New York City with
your
worse
smart streets and subways and easier ways of getting around than our city.
I think you're so great.
We now,
losers.
Our average commute time in Atlanta is 31.3 minutes.
That's not too bad. 30 minutes to get, unless it's 2 exits away from where you live.
Well,
sometimes that happens.
That's the problem. I mean, even coming here today, I got behind one. There was one little fender bender that added an extra 10 minutes to my normal 15-minute commute.
You know what's worse than the wrecks is all the construction that's going on constantly.
Yes.
And you never know where it is until you're on top of it. You know, for about a year, I wouldn't take 285 at all. The top side. No, I wouldn't because it was just always, and it still is. What are you laughing at?
I think it's funny. You're like, I'm not taking it at all.
I'm not. I go
I'm going straight through.
If I have
Even
to go,
if I need to get over there.
Yeah. No,
I'm gonna go through the city, and I'm gonna get on MARTA.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take MARTA.
I'm gonna put my car on top of the MARTA car. No, if I have to go to Hiram, you know, I will go take 20 all the way out, or go down 70, go down 85 and take 75 north. But even that, you're always taking a risk. It's like buying a lottery ticket. You don't know. That's why you got to keep it on WSB to get the traffic reports.
That's right. Alex Williams will get you home safe and sound.
He's not here all the time, but you know, if he were, if he could do that, he would, because he loves traffic that much.
And he loves you that much. He would make sure that he would get you home.
He didn't love me.
I suspect that maybe he makes traffic.
I think so too.
He can report on it.
Yeah,
I believe he does.
He's throwing mattresses down off that helicopter.
Yep.
Into the road.
What hell?
Mattress
We don't have that
lanes.
anymore. You know what he does? He throws elevators. Jeez, he throws ladders in the road all the time.
Yeah, there you go.
That's good. They call him ladder guy here.
Well, one of the other interesting things from this ATRI study, American Transportation Research Institute,
I got you,
was that Washington, D.C. now has the worst traffic in the U.S. Sorry, Autumn. Followed by Los Angeles, Miami, San Francisco, Atlanta 5th, and then New York 6th.
You can walk from Baltimore to D.C. quicker than you can drive it, I think. I've been on that 95 stretch. It's hours.
The problem is that it doesn't take you long to get to the parts of DC, to get into like the very edge of it. It's getting into the middle of it. You know what I mean? So like you could go 20 miles really quickly, and then the last 2 miles take you like 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Stuff like that. Yeah, it's that way a little bit in Baltimore too, but less so than DC. DC's tough.
Yep.
Traffic.
Traffic sucks everywhere, that's for sure, unless you live in the country.
Sure is. And how's that weather holding up?
Well, hey,
wet enough for you?
Out here in BFE, we got a traffic department. Well, there's a dead deer in the middle of the dirt road, so be careful if you're going to go by. There's one pickup truck in the way, so watch out for that dead deer and that one pickup truck.
If you want to move to a city with the least congestion that is also considered a
Who would
metro
want to
area,
do that?
Well, people might do it. The traffic might annoy somebody enough to move to one of these cities here. These are still considered the top 50 cities in the U.S. in terms of population, but Rochester, Salt Lake City, and Cleveland.
Rochester what?
They all have
New York or Minnesota?
Rochester, New York.
Okay, thank you.
So New York and then Salt Lake City and
Yeah,
Cleveland.
we don't hit bad traffic up here, because nobody's got jobs, so we just stay home, right?
Yeah, come on, let's go.
Yeah, we do take, if we want to go to a ball game or something, or go up to Canada and gamble up at the Niagara casinos, we just get on one of them buses. You go.
You know what?
Well, you go down to the, the old taps where there's nothing there no more, and you park there and you leave your car and you get in the bus and you go up to Canada and you gamble in Niagara Falls. They got 2 casinos now. They also got one on the American side that you can smoke in, and you also get discount cigarettes because it's on an Indian reservation.
Wow.
That's the one we like to go to because Linda smokes.
Yeah. I love going to that Indian reservation.
Yeah, she's good at blackjack. We play blackjack together quite a bit and roulette. That's fun.
I could clean up pretty well.
She can clean up pretty well. We paid our mortgage last month by all the winnings that she did.
It seems like you guys have a lot of time on your hands. It
We're
makes
both
sense.
retired. We worked at Kodak and got laid off in 1989. What are you going to do?
Yeah, you calling us lazy?
We're not lazy. We raised 3 kids, put them through college. What have you done,
right.
loser?
One of them's an apprentice electrician.
Yep, and the other one's in jail, but that's a different story.
I'm very proud
He's
of
always been a trouble,
He was. That's okay. He's not a good gambler.
Maybe you'll get your
he's
kids
not.
to move back to Rochester because of the low commute times.
No, they're never coming back. Nobody loves us no more. Hey, you want to win a pair of tickets to see I was going to say Blueberry because I was thinking of pie. Blackberry Smoke. Friday, August 23rd at Cadence Bank Amphitheater at Chastain Park. Just be calling number 10 to 404-872-0750. Tickets are on sale right now at livenation.com. Hey, let's check in with Ladderman, Alex Williams. Says there's a travel advisory on I-85 in Norcross.
Where the rain continues to fall, Tim, 85 northbound north of Jimmy Carter Boulevard, exit 99, crashing up to 3 right lanes, and it is stacked that ride back to Shallowford Road, exit 93 in Norcross, Buford Highway, Peachtree Boulevard, some alternates around that. Just found a new crash out of Forsyth County heading toward Alpharetta, 400 southbound before Windward Parkway, exit number 11. It is leaving only a left and right lane open, so to avoid that, if you'd like, you can use Highway 9. 400 northbound just on and off the brakes out of Sandy Springs up into Roswell and Alpharetta. How's I-75 in Cobb County, Kobe Dawkins?
Well, 75 northbound, you're slow as you pass Delk Road, getting into Ackworth to Highway 92, and also tracking some new trouble in Marietta, 75 southbound at South Marietta Parkway, exit 263. It's a crash. It blocks a left lane, causing delays as you move through Marietta. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any H-System maker model. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
If you've ever organized your closet only to have it look like a bomb went off in there 1 month later, then it's time to call Artisan Custom Closets. Reach-in closets, walk-in closets, pantry spaces, garages. With a custom spacious closet from Artisan, you'll never have to deal with all that clutter again. All your stuff neatly organized and designed to stay that way. Call the Closet Bomb Squad, Artisan Custom Closets. They'll diffuse your clutter and make it safe to enter your closet again. ArtisanCustomClosets.com.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
Life can hit you with the unexpected. The loss of a job, a sudden illness, a dramatic jump in your mortgage payment, leaving you feeling helpless, forcing you to make difficult decisions. If you've fallen behind on your mortgage, are worried about financial problems, or are afraid of foreclosure, it's time to take control. You don't have to lose your home. The National Foundation for Credit Counseling can help. Seek advice from our certified housing counselors today. Call us at 866-687-6322 or visit mortgagehelpnow.org. The National Foundation for Credit Counseling. Real solutions for real people.
The National Foundation for Credit Counseling is a nonprofit organization that has been providing financial counseling and education for 60 years. Our national network of member agencies have helped millions of consumers with foreclosure prevention. NFCC member agencies are approved by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development.
It's officially time for Zerorez's annual summer sale. Take advantage and get 15% off all cleaning services. Mention Chris Chandler to secure this deal today or book online at ZeroRezAtlanta.com. Zerorez. All they leave is clean.
When the news matters to you.
The massive project at 285 and Georgia 400 has been a big improvement.
95.5 WSB has you covered.
The latest incident comes when a SWAT team is called after a suspect.
Your 24/7 news
They
source.
had no ties to a gang.
When you need the story, all you need to do is listen. 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's breaking news station.
News, weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB. Atlanta's news and talk.
At 6 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate, our top local story. As Georgia students head back to school, it is the first time some of them can take advantage of the state's new voucher program. Here's a report all new at 6 o'clock.
Applications for the first year of the Georgia Promise Scholarship came rolling in almost immediately.
The demand has been really exciting.
Chris Green, president of the Georgia Student Finance Commission, says more than 15,000 families applied for the $6,500 voucher.
Of those, just about 8,600 students are eligible to participate.
The money is dispersed quarterly and can be used to pay for private schools, certified tutoring, or other student support services. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
83 degrees in Atlanta with heavy rain moving through parts of metro Atlanta at this hour. How long does it last and how much does it cool off this weekend? Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. The pastor of the Clayton County Church, where a dozen foster kids were removed, is speaking out for the first time.
Dr. C.H. Brady, senior pastor at Now Faith Church, is taking issue with the way Clayton County handled the situation. He says the fire marshal and law enforcement showed up in the middle of the night, demanding the teens be relocated immediately.
They had to pack up with black plastic bags and wait outside until their transporters came.
He says his church is a state-approved emergency placement location, and he says he was of the understanding that he had 29 days to get the fire safety system up to standard and had no idea they would show up at midnight. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
The Gwinnett County Sheriff is disputing critics who say he is working with ICE to round up migrants in the community.
Gwinnett County Sheriff Kebo Taylor tells me, yes, he cooperates with ICE on criminal matters, but he makes clear,
we have not, and at no time are we out here targeting people because of their immigration status.
The sheriff says people who spew that misinformation are making crime victims afraid to come forward.
When you do that and you're stroking fear in a community, what I see happening is that it creates a less safer situation because now people are going underground.
Taylor says he's been building trust across all communities for 4 years, and he's fighting to keep that intact. Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
Grady Hospital is sued by the family of a 73-year-old woman claiming she was sexually assaulted by an employee in the ICU.
She went in for congestive heart failure, and she was violated by one of the workers at the hospital.
Attorney Reginald Green says Eva Lay died 2 weeks after leaving Grady. The hospital says they fully cooperated with a law enforcement investigation, which found no physical evidence to support the claim. New this hour, it's great news in the fight against Metro Atlanta's HIV epidemic.
I'm just really excited.
Fulton County Commission Chair Rob Pitts excited now, but not long ago he was very worried.
We were hearing rumors that anything dealing with LGBTQ was a target of the new administration.
But Pitts says the Fulton HIV Elimination Department not only didn't get funding cut or eliminated, it actually got a slight federal increase to $38 million this year. 20 counties in the metro are ranked third worst in the world for HIV. Steve Summers, 95.5 WSB.
After 2 men go missing on Lake Lanier, they're found alive.
Amazingly, this story has a happy outcome. The men went out on the lake in a kayak and paddle boat Wednesday afternoon exploring. They hadn't returned by 9:30, so their family called authorities. Law enforcement, fire, and marine units, along with civilian volunteers, spent hours looking for the men until the search had to be called off because of weather and darkness. Then Thursday morning, the men were found at a hotel at Lake Lanier Islands. The pair say they got lost on the water and spotted an island where they spent the night. Then in the morning, they saw the hotel and went there for help. Michelle Wright, 95.5 WSB.
After a recent spike in violence in Atlanta, Quavo is helping out. The rapper is teaming up with the Rocket Foundation to launch an emergency trauma fund. All donations will go directly toward providing real-time support for the mental health needs of families and youth impacted by gun violence. It's now 6:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Rain and storms definitely leaving their mark on the evening commute, Bill. We have a crash, 2 crashes in Cobb County. One is 75 northbound in Kennesaw, Barrett Parkway, exit 269. That blocks the left lane. That is adding to the brake lights as you leave Marietta all the way up from Delk Road. Southbound, you still got a crash partially in the right lane, 75 southbound at South Marietta Parkway. Now up in Forsyth County, if you're taking 400 southbound out of Forsyth County toward Alpharetta, heads up for a travel advisory. Only a left and right lane open, 400 southbound past McFarland Parkway. You can use Highway 9 as an alternate. 400 northbound also seeing brake lights as you look over the wall of that from Haynesbridge Road up past Windward Parkway. Not short of our troubles on I-85 in Gwinnett, Kobe Dawkins.
No, it's a travel advisory. 85 northbound just past Jimmy Carter Boulevard, exit 99. Crash blocking multiple right lanes, seeing tough delays back to Shallowford Road. You can avoid it by taking Buford Highway to get around that. From the Cool Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official air conditioning of Atlanta. Here's Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz.
Hot and humid with scattered storms this evening. Will dry up overnight down to
75. 92 Friday with another round of afternoon and evening storms, and some of those could be strong, some damaging wind gusts possible. And then as we head into the weekend, it'll be a little cooler. Saturday, low 73, high 81, rain chance 70%. Scattered showers and a few storms possible Sunday will drop the rain chance to 40%, low 70, high 78. Now my 5-day forecast for Monday and Tuesday. Partly to mostly cloudy Monday, low 67, high 80 with scattered showers and storms. And we'll keep the showers and storms around Tuesday, high 82.
And right now, some heavy rain falling in parts of the metro area. There are scattered showers and storms all across the metro Atlanta area at this hour on Storm Tracker radar. 82 in Decatur, 82 in Union City, 88 in Beaufort. More news at 6:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Well, wow. Hour 4 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. There's Bill Caiaccio. He loves pie.
Throw a pie at him, he'll catch it.
That's right. That's right. I'm going to say it right now. Bill Caiaccio. Thank you for letting us know. It's hour 4. He's not happy I messed up his name. Not happy at all, Jared. What am I going to do about it?
You better go make up to him in the traffic toss in just a little bit.
No. When I go home tonight, I will flagellate myself with that thing in the back. Ow.
Yeah.
Hey,
Nine tails.
Yeah, that thing. Hey, congratulations to Andrew Brockner of Roswell, who picked up a pair of tickets to see Blackberry Smoke. It says this Friday, August 23rd. No, on Friday, August 20th. Jared, you gotta do better with these. Friday, August 23rd.
Yeah, I didn't write it.
I know, I'm messing with you. At Cadence Bank Amphitheater at Chastain Park. Tickets are still on sale at LiveNation.com. So what are we doing here?
I think we do a little culture pop.
Oh yeah.
Culture pop.
There we go. Autumn, how are you?
Yeah.
You ready to give us a little culture pop?
I'm so ready.
Yes.
I'm going to talk about Sean Diddy Combs.
Oh, is he free?
Sort of. He's asking the judge to acquit the case, or to acquit him.
Yes,
or
to
give him
overturn
a
the
trial.
conviction, right?
Yes, because they're saying it's unconstitutional.
Yeah, you're allowed to have freak-offs.
Right. And so they're saying that ever since he was arrested and since this trial's been going on, he's been painted as a monster. Where I don't know if the court hasn't painted him as that's the job of the
Yeah, they didn't prove
other
anything.
side.
They didn't.
Yeah, it's the way that the public has perceived the conviction and like what's going on.
Because what they did, because what happened when he was arrested or whatever, when they raided his house, remember that? From that day on, there was a campaign to pretty much paint him as a horrible monster and all this. Now, we saw the video of him beating up his wife or his girlfriend or
so
whatever.
that's all you need. He
Yeah.
is a horrible monster.
Yes.
That's done.
But everything else was speculation.
It just doesn't bode well when you already have this, this video out
Yeah.
that shows you being awful. And
Hang on, a video, by the way, that got leaked to CNN, and they never revealed who leaked it to him.
That's fine.
And who leaked it? Somebody in the government. How did they give it, right?
The government.
Well, the government prosecuted him. The government arrested him. The government had the evidence. How did that get leaked?
It could have been the hotel workers. It could have been a security person.
No, he paid
there.
them off to not leak it.
Well, he didn't pay him off well enough. Somebody leaked it.
The guy got $100,000.
Well, whatever. It's still leaked, and it was. I'm glad it was leaked.
Oh yeah,
Something
yeah.
like
I'm not
that.
saying
He should not be protected.
But I'm saying
So-
that the government tainted their own case by they overreached, and they really did not do a good job of prosecuting the case. And I'll tell you why, because it's Comey's daughter. She's terrible. She did Ghislaine Maxwell, and anyway. Yeah.
Well, all the other things that came out, about some people being uncomfortable at the freak-offs, which is kind of wrong to point this out, but like the homosexual stuff that may have been going on at the freak-offs, including Diddy.
Yeah.
And then all that baby oil being excused away as like, he just likes Costco or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
He has a Costco membership.
yeah, things don't add up.
Sure.
And when things don't add up, you draw your own conclusions.
Yep.
But the idea that he was sex trafficking for like money, I don't know how that. I don't know how they tried to convict him for that, and they can't.
And they can't, because part of that, it was taking somebody over a state line.
Yeah.
Right? This is one of the reasons. Well,
and for a commercial use, like
yes.
to gain money from it. And he had those freak offs and things to party.
Yeah.
To be a creep at a party or to do drugs and to drink and to like network maybe, so that's not illegal. Everyone was an adult.
Let me quote Red Fox. Get a man relax.
Maybe that's how he feels now.
Yeah, maybe. I've heard rumors that Trump's going to pardon him, but that probably wouldn't be a good look.
He should stay out of it.
He should. I love Diddy. I love him. More money, more problems, right? That's what happens.
He should focus maybe on other things that are important, like
pardoning Ghislaine Maxwell.
No, don't focus on that.
All right, how about a corrupt banker that I know who was unjustly prosecuted for stealing funds? Let's let him out.
Yeah.
And then we'll get to health care.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, sure.
I tried. You wouldn't do it. The damn McCain. Anyway, go ahead, Autumn. Shut up.
All right. So the CEO and his mistress from the company Astronomer, there's an article that came out about how he didn't consent and may try to sue Coldplay.
Good luck. You consented when you bought the ticket.
Yes, absolutely.
This is that Andy Byron guy?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I really think that this is one of those. It says that it was written by two people, but it seems like
Chat and GPT.
Something, because this whole article is the only source is someone close to the to the Astronomer CEO.
Right.
That's it. So that could be anybody. And how do you even prove that you're like, oh yeah, I know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's thinking about it. Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like he's thinking about it's like, so it's not even a story. This isn't a story at all.
This is happening so much. It happens.
It's awful.
It's you look up on TV, it's the same story all day. Maybe that's why, because they're actually not falling for these things.
Yeah, it doesn't see. And the second because I had to look into this article, it was like pages, right?
Yeah.
Scrolling.
Right.
To find any real information. It
without
was a
crashing.
lot of like, yeah, without all the ads.
Right.
Yeah, it was all the history of what happened, who he was, who she was, and then one or two sentences about like someone close to them says he's thinking about suing. So
his old neighbor from 6 years ago.
It seems to me like there'd be absolutely no case at all
None.
because of when you buy those tickets, there are those, there is the fine print that goes on with it. But I do feel like tomorrow when George Stein joins us, I feel like we have to at least pose the question to him.
Because it's not real.
You know
He's
what
not
George
thinking about doing this.
Yeah,
He's not doing it.
But supposing that he was, and we knew that he was, George would go, well, you buy a ticket, and all the stuff's on there, Jared, so there's no expectation of privacy.
Anytime you buy a ticket, whether it's from the resale market or whether it's a brand new ticket, there is always I accept the terms of this ticket, so I'm sure it's in there.
Yep.
It's not even that. Like he wants to. So okay, let's let's make believe.
Yes.
Because I guess we're children.
His neighbor from 10 years ago thinks he's probably upset and is going to sue.
Yes.
Go ahead. We'll go with that.
So if he did theoretically file a defamation case, it would have to be against the band, and he would have to prove that Chris Martin knew ahead of time.
Yeah.
So that's not a thing. That didn't happen.
No, you know what happened? You got caught cheating on your wife. End of story. Yeah. And then you lost your job because it's a bad look for the company.
Oh, they got to step down.
Unless the wife got in touch with Chris Martin, knowing that they were going to be at that show.
This is going to be on Cheaters.
Yeah.
Then sue the wife, I guess. Or no, just don't sue anybody. Just be like, dang, I got caught.
Take your golden parachute and your mistress and go to an island someplace and relax, and then come back and get another job that overpays you.
It doesn't even matter because it's not even real.
I know.
I just don't like being forced to go through an article that's not even real.
That's the only way you're going to find
with our lives.
You're going to find out it's fake that way. You got another story?
Yeah, we talked a little bit about it yesterday about gray divorce, which is people getting divorced over the age of 50.
Yes.
And I think that it's a good thing. I think if you want to, I do.
Divorce?
No, I don't think divorce is good. But I mean, if you are,
if you're not happy,
if you're having an awakening, and it just happens to be in a later in the autumn of your years, yeah, that even more of a reason to get out and to go live the life that you want to live, because you only got so much time.
Well,
left.
what do
You
the
only do this
experts?
once.
What do the experts in this story say is why? Because that's in the headline. And relationship experts think this is why.
Yeah. It's not really relationship experts. It's
No.
like No, it's like a professor of sociology.
Well,
at
I
the Bowling
think
Green.
that if you get tired of being around your old bag wife, you should be able to get out.
It's people, the attitudes have shifted around divorce. So people that may in the 70s would have disgraced their families with a divorce.
Yes.
It's a lot easier for them to get divorced with their grown children, and it's just the two of them now. So women have more options. than
Look at the
they feel like
generation.
they had before.
Look at the generation that grew up in the 70s and 80s, the first generation to have mass divorce, growing up with divorced parents, being shuttled back and forth. And now they're all in their 50s. You know, Gen X is in their late 40s, 50s,
Sure.
some in their early 60s. So, it's not something that has a stigma attached to it. You know what I mean? So to what Autumn is saying, if you're unhappy and you can afford it, get a divorce.
I really do think the one of the worst things that happened to people getting divorced was the culture around divorce.
Yeah.
Where it's, take him for everything he's got, and there's no room for getting along, and then you end up ruining relationships with the people that you need to have a relationship with for forever. Because even when your children are adults, they get married, there are events, there are things, and you're going to have to see each other. So if there was a way for the sort of psychology around divorce to be also implemented, as far as like you need a lawyer, you need to know the legal whatevers, but then you also need some therapy to help you navigate this new relationship that you are going to have with this person forever. I guess if you have a kid. If you don't have a kid,
out the
Bye.
door. And at least we live in a state where you can do no fault. Like in New York State, you have to be legally separated for a year, and the state gets involved.
A lot of that's changed.
Well, good. I hope so.
Yeah, Maryland.
We got to go to traffic. I'm sorry to interrupt. We got to go to traffic.
I'm so sorry.
Hang on.
So rude.
Yeah.
I am sorry.
We're divorcing with you.
We're going to divorce Autumn.
I'm going to separate from this conversation.
Well, I want the lawyer to pay for it. Alex Williams says the rain is making a mess of the commute all across Metro Atlanta.
Yeah, it is just awful out there, Tim. A little bit of better news in Norcross, where it's been raining. Crash now down to one right lane blocked. 85 northbound Jimmy Carter Boulevard, exit 99, but still a brake light battle back from Shallowford Road into DeKalb County. Travel advisory in Forsyth County heading to Alpharetta on Georgia 400 southbound. It is absolutely pouring down rain. Tough to even see the cars on the jam cam, but a crash nonetheless leaves only a right lane and left lane open south of McFarland Parkway. Use Highway 9. Structure fire in Conyers, where it's also raining, is adding extra pressure to the ride on I-20 both east and westbound between Lithonia and Highway 138 in Conyers. What is up through downtown, Kobe Dawkins?
Well, it's very slow. 75-85 northbound, beginning at Langford Parkway, getting around the Grady Curve past Peachtree Pine Street. 75 south, you're dealing with a stall at Howell Mill Road, Northside Drive, exit 252, adding to the delays getting into Midtown downtown. And you find no relief until you get to University Avenue, exit 244. And this report is sponsored by Ameris Bank. At Ameris Bank, they're a dedicated advocate for you and proudly by your side on your financial journey. Learn more at amerisbank.com. Ameris Bank, fiercely yours. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Topical.
I feel for you if you've been working from home.
Local.
They're suing the landlord. The lawsuit filed in Cobb County Superior Court.
Getting you through your morning.
Good stuff for this show. It's good stuff for the radio station.
Mark Arrow.
That's about all I ask.
Mark Arrow.
Tomorrow at 9 a.m.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
It's officially time for Zerorez's annual summer sale. Take advantage and get 15% off all cleaning services. Mention Chris Chandler to secure this deal today or book online at ZeroRezAtlanta.com. Zerorez. All they leave is clean.
When you own a business, it feels like everything's on you. Orders, deliveries, employees, on you. That's why Comcast Business is giving you a year of mobile on us with your internet service.
Really?
Yep. We'll cover your first line of mobile for 1 year. So calling customers, getting directions, texting Janine and shipping, on us. The broken coffee maker? That one's still on you, which means you'll save hundreds for your business and get the fastest mobile service with 5G cellular and Wi-Fi hotspots, on us. But hurry, this deal won't last long. Get a mobile plan and free up the budget to maybe, I don't know, fix that coffee maker? Get mobile on us for 1 year, you guessed it, on us. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 9/22/25. Restrictions apply. New mobile customers only with internet standard service or above. Limited to value of one unlimited intro line apply via 12 monthly internet bill credits. One discount per account. Fastest mobile based on mobile Wi-Fi and cellular data in service areas. Ookla Speed Test Intelligence 2H24.
Insurance companies are friendly at first, but if you get hurt in a wreck, they'll wrestle you for every penny. I'm attorney Ken Nugent. We fight to get you the maximum settlement possible. Faster. One call, that's all.
Watch Ken go! Call Ken.com.
Did you know that 30% of all heart attacks, the very first symptom is sudden death? Virtual Imaging will give you a free heart scan with few minimum requirements. Call now at 770-678-SCAN or visit virtualimagingatl.com.
Viking, dedicated to creating travel experiences for the thinking person, with programs designed for cultural enrichment on board and on shore. Discover more at Viking.com. That's Viking.com. Viking.com.
What was that?
Thank goodness these microphones were off.
Yes.
We've been canceled like that.
Jared is so foul-mouthed during the break. Non-stop.
Well, I have to get it all
expletives.
I have to get it all out then
Yes.
before I go on there and be a professional, thanks to the FCC.
Yeah, like Elsa says, Jared, let it go.
That is exactly what I did during that break there.
Autumn Fisher, do you have more stories for Culture Pop?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
My microphone was really far away.
Let's do it.
I don't think you're ready.
I am ready.
I think you're vamping.
Glorilla.
What
She wants Glorilla. Do you know who she is? She's a
I
rapper.
do know who Glorilla is. I was driving by Checkers today, and I thought, I'm going to go get the Glorilla meal.
No, it's not that.
I know who Glorilla is. She's a rapper, and she has a
Oh,
meal.
is there a Checkers meal?
She has a meal at
Oh, I'm
Checkers.
not cool. My bad.
Do you want to apologize to Tim?
And
yes,
Glorilla?
I'm really sorry. I didn't know that.
She should be, by the way. These charges should be dropped. It's a bunch of BS what happened to her.
Yes. So she surrendered to authorities. She is getting help from Representative Eric Bell, calling for the charges to be dropped.
Yeah.
This is absurd what happened, by the way. 2 weeks ago, she performed at the WNBA All-Star Game, and while the All-Star Game was in Indianapolis, she has a house in Forsyth County. The house gets burglarized because people knew that she was out of town.
Right.
There are tons of celebrities that this has happened to. Travis Kelce had his home burglarized when he was at a game. Joe Burrow had his home burglarized when he was at a game. And because her home was burglarized, the cops show up and they find marijuana in the house.
Yeah, they found a little over an ounce.
And I'm sorry, Forsyth County, that's ridiculous. Your job is to keep your people safe there. Like, people are not going to call the cops anymore if their house is getting burglarized. I find
maybe
this
that's
outrageous.
what they want.
I guess. I don't know. I'm 100% Team Glorilla on this one. This is outrageous what Forsyth County's doing.
Go ahead, Autumn.
I mean, there's the doctrine of clean hands, right?
Yes.
Where you can't expect to have justice if you are also doing an injustice.
Mhm.
So I guess I agree with you, Jared. I just think legally that I think it's dumb too, especially that it's just marijuana. But if it's technically illegal and she has it in the house, it's like, what if you said,
What if it was a
I'm calling
body in the
police.
kitchen?
Yeah, I mean, that's real extreme, but yeah.
Yes, I know.
But yeah, so that would be, it's technically against the law. Same thing. So
There are some laws that I think can be ignored. I mean, we live in an era where
Yes,
marijuana usage is absolutely more permitted than it was when we were growing up. And, and nobody cares. Nobody's afraid of doing it in public because no matter where I go, if I'm at a grocery store, if I'm at a gas station or something, I'm smelling it. Sometimes I'm smelling it from the car in front of me. And
yeah, that's when I smell it the most.
yeah,
is
I mean,
in the car in front of me.
Yeah, I've even had my son go, "Daddy, what's that smell?" And I always say, "Oh, there must be a skunk nearby," because that's actually sort of.
Sometimes is it a skunk?
Maybe.
Because sometimes I feel like maybe it really is a skunk.
No, I can see what's going on in the car in front of me.
Usually you could tell very quickly if somebody's doing that or not.
In an instance like this, I mean, maybe she was charged because she is a high-profile person, but in most cases, why don't they just ignore it?
My thing is, Forsyth County is known, number one, for having very safe and very nice properties up there, and that is very enticing for a celebrity to live there.
Sure.
So for me, if if Forsyth County is serious about luring more,
well, it might be racially motivated.
So
we don't know, but it might be.
If they're trying to lure more celebrities up to live that way, good job.
Certain celebrities.
Yeah, keep
that
your
wear
pot
American
out of
Eagle
here.
jeans.
Yeah. You just said no to a specific amount of people that could be wanting to move there, and this is wrong. I'm sorry.
I think we should find out who the dork cop is that filed the rest of this stuff. Like, we done, we eat.
Well, I'll tell them where you live, and you can talk to them. Alex Williams says there's a crash on 285 in Clarkston.
Just got it to the shoulder as well, Tim. 285 southbound, the inner loop below East Ponce de Leon Avenue, exit 40, but still a slow ride back up into Tucker. And before that, 285 east, the inner loop slows from Georgia 400 over to Peachtree Boulevard. If you're traveling I-85 northbound out of DeKalb in Gwinnett County, I would recommend Buford Highway because the long-standing crash still in the right lane. 85 north past Jimmy Carter Boulevard has ruined the ride back toward Shallowford Road. Watching a crash on I-75 in Kennesaw, it's Kobe Dawkins.
And 75 northbound, seeing a crash blocking one left lane right at Barrett Parkway, exit 269, causing very tough delays back to Delk Road. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age system, make, or model. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Every time I go somewhere, they seem to find me and my delicious, apparently, Yankee blood. Hey, it's Mark Aram here. I love summer in Georgia, but some things bug me and I gotta vent. Ankle biting, ear buzzing, face swatting, disgusting little germ factories. Mosquitoes everywhere this time of year, but not in my yard, thanks to Breda Pest Management. Licensed Breda techs, the best at safely protecting your family and pets from mosquitoes and the harmful viruses that they may carry. More rain? No problem, folks. If mosquitoes return within 30 days, only Breda will come back and retreat your yard for free. If you've got bites in places that bites shouldn't be, it's time to quit your itching. Be the superhero for your family and eliminate mosquito-borne viruses in your yard with one call to Breda. Breda, they handle bugs and critters. BREDA Pest.com.
Breda, no need to be afraid of bugs.
Listen up, because women have long waited for the world to recognize the importance of our health.
Northside Hospital goes beyond "we hear you" to "we're out here with you," because women deserve more than open ears.
They deserve open doors, and 1 ounce of action is worth 1,000 words.
Northside is rolling up our sleeves and getting to work for you.
This is a house call. Heard. Learn more at northside.com/heard.
If you've ever organized your closet only to have it look like a bomb went off in there 1 month later, then it's time to call Artisan Custom Closets. Dave Baker here with a custom spacious closet from Artisan. You'll never have to deal with all that clutter again. ArtisanCustomClosets.com.
Life can hit you with the unexpected. The loss of a job, a sudden illness, a dramatic jump in your mortgage payment, leaving you feeling helpless, forcing you to make difficult decisions. If you've fallen behind on your mortgage, are worried about financial problems, or are afraid of foreclosure, it's time to take control. You don't have to lose your home. The National Foundation for Credit Counseling can help. Seek advice from our certified housing counselors today. Call us at 866-687-6322 or visit mortgagehelpnow.org. The National Foundation for Credit Counseling. Real solutions for real people.
The National Foundation for Credit Counseling is a nonprofit organization that has been providing financial counseling and education for 60 years. Our national network of member agencies have helped millions of consumers with foreclosure prevention. NFCC member agencies are approved by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development.
When a warrior faces adversity, he fights through it. He finds a way. Freedom isn't free. Rolling strong. Belief. Believe you can, and you will.
Wheelchairs for Warriors provides mobility solutions to veterans and first responders injured in the line of duty. Join the mission and visit wheelchairsforwarriors.org.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic,
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 6:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Our top local story after she's investigated by the GBI. A grand jury indicts Cobb County Superior Court clerk Connie Taylor.
She's charged with the destruction of public records and violation of oath of office. The indictment, announced today in a Cobb County courtroom, accuses her of asking an employee to delete both records about passport revenue and an email about them. State law allows Superior Court clerks to keep the $35 processing fee when someone applies for a passport, but Taylor is accused of also keeping the money for an expedited shipping fee that's supposed to go to the county. In a statement from Cobb County, it says regardless of the outcome, they are committed to ensuring residents continue to receive efficient and effective services through the Clerk of Superior Court's office. In Cobb County, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
82 degrees in Atlanta, rain drenching a large part of the metro area at this hour. What are the storm chances tomorrow, and how much will temperatures fall this weekend? Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. Happening now in Conyers, a fire breaks out at a body shop for semi-trucks. It's located on Iris Drive. The Rockdale County Sheriff's Office is blocking traffic in the area. A large plume of smoke is now dissipated as rain moves through the area. Many Georgia students begin the new school year taking advantage of the state's new voucher program. 15,000 Georgia families applied for the Georgia Promise Scholarship this year, and nearly 8,600 students were accepted.
The Promise Scholarship launch is off to a very strong start.
Chris Green, president of the Georgia Student Finance Commission, says the $6,500 voucher is dispersed quarterly. For the first time, we are hearing from the pastor of a Clayton County church where a dozen teenagers were found living while in DFAC's custody. Senior pastor of Now Faith Church, Dr. C.H. Brady, says the fire marshal and law enforcement showed up in the middle of the night to tell the teens they had to get out.
They're waking them up, and they're telling them that they have to leave out of the church. So the question then is, well, where will they go?
He says the church is a state-approved emergency placement location and has been for the past 7 years. New federal data finds fewer kids are getting vaccinated.
The number of children with vaccination exemptions is at an all-time high. A majority of the parents who are not getting their kids vaccinated are withholding the shots for non-medical reasons. The CDC releasing the information this year online. This decrease in vaccination rates comes as we are seeing the worst year for measles in more than 3 decades. More than 1,300 cases so far.
WSB Health reporter Sabrina Cupid says Georgia has reported 6 cases of measles this year. Georgia Senator John Ossoff reaches across the aisle today to protect the Atlanta-based CDC.
The budget request from the White House included a 56% cut to the world's preeminent epidemiological agency.
A bill passes a committee markup today that maintains normal levels of funding for the CDC. It now goes to the full U.S. Senate for a vote. The high price of pharmaceuticals has the attention of the White House. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt says the U.S. pays 3 times the price for drugs compared to other countries.
The president is determined to solve this problem and took further action today. He has signed 17 letters to pharmaceutical companies' CEOs.
Leavitt says the letters will be asking for immediate relief and includes a 60-day deadline. A man on a Delta flight that had to make an emergency landing in Minneapolis because of significant turbulence describes what it was like.
We've flown quite a bit, and this is nothing like we've ever felt before. This was insane. People were flying around. Everything that wasn't nailed down was up in the air. At one point, we thought we were going to die.
Delta says 25 passengers were taken to the hospital for treatment and evaluation. It is now 6:34, time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. And Triple Team Traffic begins now with Alex Williams.
The mess continues from the storms that have rolled through, Bill. 85 northbound, you're still jammed in DeKalb County from Shallowford Road up to the crash. It's pretty much on the right shoulder north of Jimmy Carter Boulevard, exit 99. Better news in Forsyth County. The crash on 400 southbound past McFarland Parkway, that is cleared, but the rain has slowed the ride in both directions, really anywhere between Sandy Springs and Alpharetta. Elsewhere, if you're traveling I-20 eastbound out toward Conyers, you still got delays in both directions from that earlier smoke wafting over the interstate near West Avenue. Add the rain into the mix, and it has not helped out that ride. Checking the ride through downtown Atlanta with the help of Kobe Dawkins.
75-85 northbound, you remain slow starting at Langford Parkway, getting to 10th Street. Southbound rides, those delays beginning well before the downtown merge, getting to I-20. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz.
Hot and humid with scattered storms this evening. Will dry up overnight down to 75. 92 Friday with another round of afternoon and evening storms, and some of those could be strong. Some damaging wind gusts possible. And then as we head into the weekend, it'll be a little cooler. Saturday, low 73, high 81, rain chance 70%. Scattered showers and a few storms possible. Sunday will drop the rain chance to 40%, low 70, high 78. Now my 5-day forecast for Monday and Tuesday. Partly to mostly cloudy Monday, low 67, high 80 with scattered showers and storms. And we'll keep the showers and storms around Tuesday, high 82.
It is not pretty out there right now, folks. A storm tracker radar shows a blanket of rain pretty much all over the metro area at this hour. The south side getting spared a little bit right now. It's 77 in Dunwoody, 82 in Midtown, and in Noonan where it's not raining, it's still 92 degrees. More news at 7 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
You know, I've had listeners, coworkers, friends come up and ask me, hey, Aram, what makes Advanced Hair Restoration different? Well, allow me to share, along with some details on, get this, their once-a-year summer savings event. First off, Advanced Hair stands by the results, and their before and afters are second to none. With Advanced Hair, your own natural hair guaranteed to grow. Secondly, Advanced Hair combines top-rated physicians with modern technology, creating a concierge-quality experience that's hard to find elsewhere. Finally, Advanced Hair's Advanced FUE begins regrowing your own natural hair the very next day. Quick, simple, and easy. Now, if you have a flexible schedule this summer and you've been waiting for the savings special opportunity, it's here, friends. Advanced Hair Summer Savings Event will get you the most hair for your dollar. It's their best offer ever. For details and to schedule your free consultation, call 770-660-HAIR. One-day treatment, life-changing results. Your new hair guaranteed to grow. 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
Attention men, does ED and PE have you down? Well, great news. Choice Men's Health has the latest breakthrough treatments that can get you up and running. Meet the specialist who is dedicated to helping you perform better than ever in the bedroom.
Hey guys, I'm Dr. Katz with Choice Men's Health. Regardless of your age or medical condition, Choice Men's Health can safely restore your potency. Our customized solutions can eliminate your problem in just one visit. There's no pain, no surgery, and it's affordable.
Don't wait. Call Choice Men's Health now. We are so confident we can help. For a limited time, we're offering to cover your first treatment for free. Call 404-400-1170. Call now to claim your free treatment. 404-400-1170. Results guaranteed on your first visit or it's free. 404-400-1170. Choice Men's Health. The only choice for your health.
Pro athletes and attorneys count on George Stein, the DUI lawyer. You can too. GeorgeStein.com.
Your open mics on the WSB radio app. That is where you leave them, and if we like them, we play them. Jared, you have a couple.
Yes, this is a couple of folks wanting to respond on the Glorilla case. Folks! Up in Forsyth County. The outrage, as I called it.
Jared, don't you think it's kind of funny that the people who burglarized Glorilla, the one thing they didn't steal was the dope? The conspiracy theory is that it was the cops who burglarized Glorilla's house.
Interesting.
Why would the police burglarize a house?
Good question. I don't
Is
know.
that a real, legit conspiracy theory?
Yeah. Exactly.
It's always
Why?
Yes, I don't know. I'm not going to weigh
follow
in
the
on
money.
I get that it's illegal up there, but I just...
You're not going to play the other one?
I'll definitely play the other one. Here's the other one.
I'm sorry, Jared. I disagree with you on the marijuana thing. I'm pretty sure celebrities make a lot of money. If you have a safe, lock it in the safe. Secure your illicit goods. They can afford it. They were just too dumb to lock it up.
Okay, not needed. No need to say that.
Well,
I would
makes it.
wonder
That's
if
a good point. That is a good point. If you have drugs laying around the house, you know you're going to be out of town. You're not expecting to be burglarized, but, put them away.
I think, though, because it is marijuana,
Mhm.
that it seems like it would be something that you would leave out thinking, especially if she spends a lot of time in other places where it is legal in a lot of the country, that she wouldn't think
And
that
also,
it would
it's her
be
house.
needing to be hidden.
Yeah, it's her house. She wasn't expected
Right.
to be robbed or broken
Right.
into. So
You want to feel safe in your community, and I know that there is this.
Well, crime doesn't have a zip code, Jared.
Yeah, well, my whole thing is
Wow.
there's this. I know, so bravo,
Thank
Tim.
you.
Bravo, Tim. Bravo.
It only took 3 weeks, but finally I'm getting accolades.
You know what, guys? Crime does not have a zip code.
Is this Sydney Sweeney saying this? Sydney.
It has
Crime has good genes doesn't have a zip code, but it does have a particular brand of people that it likes.
That have blonde hair and blue eyes.
Blue eyes.
Like my jeans.
And no mental disorder.
Oh, she has buggy eyes. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah.
My whole thing is, I understand why people dislike celebrities, and they dislike this idea of there being like this big wealth gap, right, between middle class and the celebrity.
You think that's real? I don't think that's real.
But my whole thing is, you still should want everybody across the board, whether it's low class, middle class, high class, to feel safe no matter what community they're in.
What if it had been a kilo of Coke?
I would probably have still been pretty lenient about it. I think where I draw the line is, you mentioned there being a body in the house.
I was
Okay.
joking.
At that point, I know, but like at that point, like if that's pretty obvious there that you can't have that. But there are too many celebrities where things have happened while they're on the road and their home gets burglarized, things get stolen. I mean, again, Joe Burrow and Travis Kelce had the same thing happen to them last year.
Did they have ounces of weed laying out on the table?
I don't know what they had.
Well, they'd get kicked out of the league if they did that. You don't get drug tested if you're a musician.
Right.
I get where you're going with that, but there's everybody's got a good point. Everybody's a Monday morning quarterback when it comes to stuff like this. She figured that, like anybody, I don't need to put this away. This is my house, and you're not
Right.
expecting to be robbed, especially where she lives.
Yeah, it's the actual term. It's her safe space. It's
Yeah.
her home. That's what your home
Right.
should be to you.
But also, she did have an illegal substance in her home. I guess it's up to the individual police officers to just say something like, "Well, that was there. We're just going to ignore it and do the report." But you can't. You can't. You just can't do it. If you're a police officer, if you're in a house, those are the drugs.
Well, you can. They do a lot of other stuff that.
I know.
I'm sure.
I know. But if there's more than one there, then they have to look after each other, and if it's to err on the side of
If you don't stand
caution.
for anything, then you'll fall for anything. I always mess up that quote.
Yes, I
If
know.
you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
I imagine that she will probably not get in a lot of trouble for it. She may have to pay a fine. She's certainly not going to go to jail.
I hope so, because I do think that for the police department, obviously I respect police officers across the board. They got to do their job, but I feel like there are bigger issues than this.
Devil's lettuce is illegal. Not in Forsyth, there aren't. What are the big issues in Forsyth?
Hey, Cummings got some crime, man. There's a lot of.
There's a loose dog in my neighborhood.
Someone broke into the Ingalls.
Somebody won't repair their fence.
Yeah, I mean, you got to look at it from what that open micer said is, yes, it's illegal, and yes, the police were in her home, and yes, they were there because there was a burglary, but they also saw this ounce of pot or however much it was, so they have to do something.
I think it should be that pot should not be illegal.
Well, it is illegal.
Well, it shouldn't be.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Autumn.
That's
Team
easy.
Autumn.
But still, it is. And,
But it shouldn't be.
Okay, the township she lives in or whatever could decriminalize it, and the police would just go, well, we're not going to prosecute this. And they
Well,
probably
right,
still
well, then,
won't
yeah.
prosecute it.
Yeah, I hope so.
Team Glorilla.
Yes.
That's where I stand. Want to open a little Dr. Extra?
No, I want to go to Checkers tonight. Get the Glorilla meal. Support her.
Now I'm curious
then-
what that is. What
And then quickly get rid of that Glozilla meal.
Glorilla, not Godzilla.
I don't know her name. I like her. She has a fun accent.
Yeah, she's cool.
I've seen her live a couple times.
Well, don't brag.
Oh, yeah?
Why do you brag about everything? You're so plugged into the youth culture.
What are you talking about? She's a very relevant artist.
Hey, Justin Timberlake has Lyme disease.
I saw.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You know what? I have thoughts on that too.
You have dots on that?
I have thoughts.
Oh, yeah, we'll see. Okay.
Of course, my heart goes out to him.
Mine too.
But I don't like how they waited until after the tour to tell people. When you're an entertainer, you should tell people the second you know about that, because The fans pay.
Hey, y'all, I got Lyme disease. Woo,
Well,
Backstreet.
I don't
He's
think-
not in Backstreet. This shows you the level of interest I have in you continuing to talk about it.
It's fine. It's the same thing.
My whole thing is if
Bye,
people,
bye, bye.
if you're going to pay $500, $600 for a concert tickets are not cheap.
Yeah.
You need to let your fans know ahead of time. So that way.
Hey, y'all, I've been battling with some health issues. I was diagnosed with Lyme disease. Living with this can be Okay, go next door.
Got it. Yeah, we'll go on and jump into Doctrine Extra here.
Okay.
Because there is a new ChatGPT feature that aims to prevent students from using AI to cheat in the classroom, guys. It's called Study Mode.
Yeah. Oh, no, I was waving to somebody in the hallway. I wasn't. No.
I thought-
I was looking at you, but I wasn't trying to get your attention. Just awkwardly staring at you during the show. So what does this app do? It detects AI?
So it's in ChatGPT.
Uh-huh.
And it's a new tool called Study Mode, and it's designed to guide students through problems step by step instead of providing full, ready-to-submit answers. But
So
I'm like,
this is when they're doing their homework and because they're not going to have their phones in school, so they don't need this.
Well, this is going to be, I think a lot of college kids are going to end up
Yeah.
using
It's
this
not
too.
it's not just for the phone. It's for your, web browser as well.
Think about how difficult it must be for people now to hire people knowing that they're doing everything using AI.
Well,
How do you know you're
let
going
me
to get
tell-
the right candidate? Go ahead.
that's the thing is that you can be the right candidate for things, but you can't, but you won't pass, like your resume or whatever may not pass the like software that they use
To determine if you're going to
yeah,
get
to
an
determine
interview.
it. And that's eliminating a lot of people that could be good at like certain jobs.
Well, what I'm saying is that there are probably people going through medical school right now who don't really feel like writing a term paper, so they have the ChatGPT write it. They're not doing the research, and they still pass, and they end up becoming doctors.
Hell, the Apple laptop commercial, the MacBook commercial that's out right now basically says there's one kid, they're in a dorm room with back to school. One kid is going the old school way, reading through all the books, panicking while they're studying.
Yeah.
And the other kid just clicks on the Apple Intelligence and is like, oh, look, I'm ready to go for my homework tomorrow or for my test tomorrow.
I don't know if a doctor is doing something like that because they are more, I feel like,
Oh, they
in
are.
a specific field. They're more interested in actually gaining the knowledge instead of just going through the motions. But
Right.
if you're in an English class and you didn't read the thing or you've hung over from, and you realize that you've pushed this to the deadline, then yeah, people are using ChatGPT for that kind of thing.
Well, talk to an older doctor next time if you're comfortable having a conversation and say, what's going on with people coming out of medical school now? And get ready
yeah,
for
but they
the
might
fun.
just be old curmudgeons.
No.
They're all jerks.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Just do an experiment next time you're at the doctor. See what happens.
Okay.
Or lawyer. Well, you can go look it up. Alex Williams
I have
says,
many bound books.
I have a lot of ChatGPT decisions in my courtrooms. Alex Williams says I-75 is slow between Marietta and Kennesaw.
And we'll hopefully get a little bit better, Tim, because two trouble spots just cleared. 175 northbound at the South 120 loop, and then northbound up in Kennesaw at Barrett Parkway. Both those trouble spots are gone, but you're still seeing the brake lights back to Delco Road. Heads up in the express lanes. You got a right lane crash in the I-75 northbound express lanes near Highway 5 and the 575 split. Still clearing that crash from the right shoulder in Norcross. 85 northbound Jimmy Carter Boulevard exit 99, and the brake light battle still stretches back to Shallowford Road exit 93. We found new trouble where it's raining on I-20 in Lithia Springs, Kobe Dawkins.
And it's a travel advisory. 20 eastbound at Thornton Road, exit 44. Crash blocks out 2 left lanes. Only 1 right lane is getting you by. You can avoid the heavy delays by taking Highway 78 as an alternate. And this report is sponsored by Peach Pass and the new Peach Pass Go mobile app. The Peach Pass Go mobile app helps you get there faster with new and improved features, and more coming soon. Download the new Peach Pass Go mobile app today at peachpass.com. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
When the news matters to you.
The FAA says the flight crew was reporting possible smoke in the flight deck.
95.5 WSB has you covered.
Beef prices are going up.
Your 24/7 news source.
They had no ties to a gang, but they were killed by
When
them.
you need the story, all you need to do is listen. 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's breaking news station.
Belinda Skelton here with Atlanta Vision Institute's very own Dr. Ashraf, who is one of the most experienced eye surgeons in the country. Dr. Ashraf, we've all watched the news and the economy is uncertain, but failing eyesight isn't. And if you've held back due to finances, we've got good news for you, don't we?
Yes, Belinda, as you know, our eyesights degrade as we age. And with the laser optics procedure, that resets all of that. And most of my patients go most of the day without glasses. They can even read their phone without glasses. And in terms of the economy, most of these patients, their medical insurance can cover most of the costs. And if it doesn't, we have a lot of good financing options for this procedure.
That's awesome, Dr. Ashraf. I urge you to take the quiz to see if you're a candidate. Go to 2020atlanta.com. That's 2020atlanta.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-2798. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call
800-575-2798. That's 800-575-2798.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Overhead Door Company of Atlanta is hiring residential garage door technicians and installers. You can earn a hiring bonus up to $2,500. Apply today at overheaddooratlanta.com. overheaddooratlanta.com.
Trust is not just a word, it's an experience. When your home needs service, you can trust TE certified electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling. Hey, it's Chris Chandler. TE is the company I trust to fix any problem once and for all. Their 5-star customer experience means easy online scheduling, friendly technicians, and a lifetime workmanship warranty, so I can just sit back and relax.
TE certified, we love your home.
Greg is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Hi, I'm Greg. I'm not an actor. I'm just a regular person. 8 years ago, I just didn't feel like I was on my game. I started taking Prevagen, and I want people to know that Prevagen has worked for me. Give it a try. I want it to help you just like it has helped me.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialist was compensated for their time.
Ever wonder why you have insurance for your car or home, but not your digital life? Meet WebRoot Total Protection, your digital bodyguard that includes antivirus, identity protection, VPN, cloud backup, and more. With plans for individuals and families, WebRoot takes the guessing game out of cybersecurity so you can get back to living your best life online. Go to webroot.com/radio and get 50% off today. That's webroot.com/radio to get 50% off today. Live a better digital life with WebRoot because peace of mind shouldn't be optional.
You can follow your favorite doctrinaires or the doctrine in general on social media. Tim Andrews here is my X and TikTok handle, or you can follow me on Instagram at Timstagram here. I'm also on Facebook. You'll find it somehow. Autumn?
I'm at Auto Pritz everywhere.
Everywhere. Jared?
Everywhere.
That's right.
Jared Yamamoto everywhere, but he's got a long-winded explanation about his TikTok.
TikTok is Jared Yamamoto 5 for some reason. The other 4 were taken beforehand, but again, X.
I'm going to find them and get them kicked off.
You need to, because I think they're all bots. X, Facebook, Instagram, all the different places. Jared Yamamoto works out just fine if you want to give me a follow. Or, of course, give the show a follow. Von Haessler Doctrine on Instagram, X, and Facebook.
Yeah. Good. All right. That's
nice.
it. Eric, oh, by the way,
good.
speaking of Eric Von Haessler will be back Monday, August 4th. Do we have any more stories to wind the day down?
Oh, I've actually got a package for you, a big old package. Ready for this?
Okay.
Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg's vision of the future of superintelligence involves glasses. He posted a video on X saying superintelligence should be for everyone and that personal devices like glasses that see and hear what we do throughout the day will eventually become our main computing devices. Meta has teamed with eyewear makers on AI glasses that handle tasks including making phone calls and taking pictures and videos.
So we'd all wear these glasses that make us super intelligent.
Okay. Does it really affect your brain? And what if you take them off?
I guess you're dumb again.
Yeah, exactly.
Dumb again. This is a problem because if we start using all this technology to like live our lives, then and when that technology's gone, what do we do?
Yeah, when the power goes out? What am I going to do?
Yeah, exactly.
I can't read nothing.
Like, I'm trying to swipe. I can't swipe.
How's this work?
So this is apparently his focus is on empowering individuals for their personal goals. And their
I want them to be smarter, like me.
And to help with their creative pursuits and not automating work. So it's his own way of trying to combat AI is what he says. He says that since AI is jumping in so many other places, the best way for humans to keep up with AI is to somewhat
become a robot.
Yeah, it's to kind of integrate with it a little bit. It kind of reminds me of Neuralink a little bit, except at least this one you can take off.
Neuralink is going to be wonderful because you'll be able to enter your own realm and rule the realm.
Yeah, I think both scare me a little bit. It makes me wonder. He's done all those interviews lately.
Who?
Where he's been Zuckerberg. He's been doing all these interviews lately where he's got those glasses on. So I wonder if he already has.
He's a weirdo. They're all weirdos.
Do you think he's wearing the Meta glasses already?
I don't know. Probably.
He's probably doing little trials. Probably giving him the answers when somebody asks him a tough question during an interview.
Hey, help me, BuilderBot. All right, that music says we have to get out of here, and, we're not going to argue with it. Shelley Winter is up next. I think he's going to speak to the coach from the Cartersville Little League team who's competing in they lost today, but it's double elimination. So give Cartersville Little League your power, as they say. We'll be back tomorrow.